rip. And we'll go ahead and let it we'll let it fly. I think I might need to change.
Your light looks good.
Let me fix something. Tammy, you go ahead and talk to the folks.
Hello, everybody. Tammy here with Vintage Uprising, Texas. Hey, Karen. Hi, Jeffrey.
I'm adjusting my lighting over here, if you will allow me so to do.
Hey, Trusty. Hey, Jody.
I'm trying to get out of the way there. And then I'll come back over here and have a seat in the hot seat. I forgot to put my alrighty.
I'm the Wizard of Oz behind the counter, behind the curtain.
She's behind the curtain. She is behind the curtain. Give me just a moment to get fired up here. Oh, and we'll get this bad boy rolling. Okay. I am looking and I'm not okay. Well, good evening, everyone. There we go. There we are in live chat. Good evening, everyone. I am broadcasting from the 1925 Bungalow Dining Room. I'm Scott. Welcome to the live sale. Live sales occur here twice a month, the first and the third Monday night. I go live at 8 p.m. I chit-chat for 10 minutes. I start selling at 8:10. And it's all over by 10 p.m. But sometimes we drag it out a little bit, right? Sometimes we do. We first want to give well wishes to the Vintage Vinny, who is recuperating. And I believe he might have made that public. Is that correct or no?
Yes. He has.
So it's okay to tell his business?
Yeah, he posted it.
Okay, so the Vintage Vinny is doing very well, resting tonight. He may join us later. And okay, someone said, could you have my eBay address? Anytime that you want to find my store, the link is always in the description box below any past video. So I can't tell it to you and I can't just cut and paste it right now, but if you go look in any of the old videos and go into that discussion, into the description box, it's right there. You just click it. So we want to wish Vinny well. And I want to thank two people tonight. Number one, I want to thank the lovely and talented Tammy Texas from Vintage Uprising, Texas. Hello, Tammy.
Hello.
So Tammy is my wonderful moderator tonight. You've seen her many times. She has a lovely channel. She and David, they sell and they do chit chats and all kinds of things. And I also want to thank the lovely Karen Williams, who I think is participating as well tonight. Is that right, Tammy?
Yes, Karen Williams is my partner in crime tonight.
Okay, so I will be showing the items, talking about the items, and I'm going to tell you what. Now, you know, I do these previews, but I don't show you everything that I'm selling. I make you come here to see I've got stuff that you didn't see, in the preview. And so you better stay tuned. You don't have to buy anything. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy watching or chit-chatting with everyone else who is here. It's very difficult. Let me go in here and do one thing. Just pardon me for one moment. Just give me one little second here. I need to do a little housekeeping thing. Okay, I think I did what I wanted to do. Okay, I will be, most of you know how live sales work. So for instance, I'll hold an item up. I will tell you all about it. I'll give you the starting price, and you place your bids by typing your bids in. And then, of course, I will count the item down, and whoever is the highest bidder wins. I ship from the Southern New Jersey, Philadelphia area. So shipping is not included, but I do use pirate ship to ship as economically as possible. When you win an item, please be prepared to pay the invoice within 24 to 48 hours. I appreciate that. And also, after you win, you've got to email me, and we'll put it in there. I'm not sure if you can type that in for me or not. But the email address is oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. And I need your name, the name that you're using here in the chat, if it's different from your actual name, and your mailing address, and the email that you use with your PayPal account. That's the only way I can send you an invoice. And you know what? I need to go grab, Tammy, tell them something. I'll grab something.
Tell you something?
I mean,
Tell them something?
Tell them about, give them some rules.
Well, when he is doing his auctions and
I needed to get a pillow.
process, yeah, you needed to
sit. Yes.
When you are doing your auctions, during the process of the bidding, he would like less chatter in the chat so that we could see the bids, because the chat flies by.
Right. And that is not, I had somebody get mad at me. That's not because we don't want you to chat.
Yeah,
I've got my moderators watching the chat, and it flies. So if you'll just pull back, especially when we're doing the countdown, until we get a winner. And then if you will kindly allow Tammy to announce the winner, then we can congratulate the winner and we can move on to the next item. It really helps the moderators. And I'm so appreciative that you guys do that. The other thing.
Jeffrey Reed is putting in your information. Jeffrey Reed will be putting your information in periodically.
Jeffrey, I appreciate that. So round of applause for Tammy, Jeffrey, and Karen Williams. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone who helps out. Because I really could not, if I did this on my own, I wouldn't last 10 minutes. Seems to me there's something I'm forgetting. Oh, if you're new to live sales, remember, a live sale on the internet is not like an auction house where you can wait till the last second and do this, like Carol Burnett, and the auctioneer will see you. Not here. We all have different speeds, different internet speeds. Yeah. And so if you see something that you really like, my encouragement is to put your bid in before I start that 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Because if you wait to like 2, 3, 1 and you type in your bid, it might not show up in the feed until 30 seconds later, depending on different lags and different internet speeds. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And
shipping is extra.
Yeah, the shipping is extra. So that's just the way that it works, and that's how everybody's live sales work. Okay.
And we have Sylvia asking, can you check the shipping for her? Tell her how you do that.
The shipping is based upon, for instance, who? Sylvia?
Sylvia Lee.
All right, Sylvia, if you win this, I will pack it in a box as safely as possible. And the shipping cost depends upon the size of the box, how much it weighs, and the distance from my zip code to yours. So when you send me your information, once I box it up, this will go in a 12 by 12 by 8 box, and the box will end up weighing about 4 pounds. I type that information into pirate ship. And it just spits out. I usually pick the lowest cost. It'll tell me what's the cheapest. That might be USPS Priority. It might be FedEx. It could be UPS. And Sylvia, I think if I know who you are, your EAPG spooner is on its way, if that's the same person. So I hope that answers your question. I do not charge any extra for packing supplies or boxes. And sometimes I use the USPS boxes if I'm shipping priority mail. But most of the time I buy much better boxes because with shipping a lot of the glass, I find I have to have nice, heavy, sometimes heavier, stronger boxes. It just depends on what you're shipping. Okay, Sylvia says, yes, yes, yes. Good, good, good. Okay, Karen, Tammy, if there are any questions, you stop me, right?
Okay.
And we're going to get the ball rolling right now because it is 8:11 and I'm 1 minute late. We are going to start off with a Hazel Atlas crisscross reamer. This dates to the 1930s. And we're going to start off at $5 on this piece. $5 on the Hazel Atlas crisscross, that's the pattern, reamer. Now, I did specifically pick up this reamer because it is chip-free on its spout, and it is chip and flea bite free on the business end. And so that's always nice because, you know, Granny tossed these things around in the Hoosier cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And they got torn up. So this one, now remember, it's kitchen glass, mass produced. But what's nice is we don't have a rough seam here. So it really feels not too bad to put your finger through here. Some of these seams, woo, they're terrible.
Are you offering this up?
Yes.
You did say it already?
I did. I said we're starting at $5.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
Oh,
and there's no just in case.
No, there's
Somebody's
no
asking that. No just in case.
No, there ain't no just in case. And these are all offer ups to give everybody a chance and give everybody time.
Okay.
All right. So
we have Tracy at 8.
All right. So from the 1930s and 40s, I'm trying to hold things still for people because I sometimes move too quickly. We're going to count it down. So this is the warning. If you're interested, go ahead and place your bid. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, Karen and Tammy, do you want me to say stop, or am I just waiting for Karen to type in?
Karen says she's learned you. When you say 1, she knows that stop.
Good girl. There she is, and it's in there. Okay. I see you, Karen.
And I see back in the day fines for $25. That is Robert.
Back in the day. I think I know Robert. And Robert, I hope all those boxes.
From Louisiana.
I hope all those boxes got to you. I think I had several. They should have gotten there by now. Thank you very much. Back in the day, Robert. I appreciate that. So we've got that.
I'll type in the start. I'm sorry, I didn't type in start. So I'll do the start. Somebody asked, which mod's going to do the start? I guess I'll do that one. And Karen will do the stop. And
how are you going to know when to type in the word start?
When I hear you say what you're starting at. I'm just going to put the start price in.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, here we go. We are starting at $8. We're starting at $8. There are no chips on this hand-painted plate. And let me get my ruler down here. We're starting at $8 on this. And it's about, that's not going to work.
Okay, Karen, I'll do that next time.
That's an 8-inch plate. And I want you to look. This is not a decal. Yeah. That's all hand painted. Okay. Rose, I can't tell you anything about that blue cake plate. So we talked about that sort of off camera on the blue cake plate. All right. So anyway, this right here is this lovely plate that is painted, and it is porcelain. And it says on the back that it is hand painted and it is Bavarian. And this might be a department store importer. I don't know whether you guys can see that or not. It looks like Gremlin or something. I don't know. Probably an importer. But it is a beautiful hand painted plate. And I said that it was 9 inches, and it is signed. A lot of these are signed by the person who does the painting. And this one is Heine, Heine. Can you see there where it's signed?
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, so it's signed right there.
And we have Christina at 17 so far.
With a gold edge. Just a pretty little hand painted porcelain plate. It's fine. Rose, we're good. I do not have that blue plate yet. It has not come back to me, but that's we won't. So we're good there. But we're going to go ahead and count this one down. Let's see. Okay, so that's the warning to count it down. Is that okay?
Uh-huh.
All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now Karen will type in the stop somewhere in there. And that's the rose plate. That's a pretty, it's painted very well too, I think.
Okay, and there's the stop. And I see Joan for it.
You see Joan?
And there's the winner. Joan Griswold. Is that saying that right?
Okay. You are. And at what price, Tammy?
At 24.
Joan at 24. Okay. Thank you, Joan. Okay. And you know what? I am so mad. You know why I'm mad?
Why? Why you get mad, boy?
I am mad. I was at the grocery store today and I bought a big celery to put in this celery, and it's in the refrigerator.
So you left it in the refrigerator?
What?
Well, at least you brought it home.
I know, but it's supposed to be in here to show you how the celery looks.
Is that what that's for celery?
Yes, and we're starting out at $15 on the buttons and bow celery. Now, this is going to go all the way back. Now, yes, it's true. So, all right, we start at $15. It is 7 inches tall, and a lot of times you'll see this and just consider it to be a vase, which it can be used as a vase, but the buttons and bows pattern was imitated and copied. It goes all the way back to the Victorian era. This one probably dates to the 1890s, somewhere between, I think somebody told me which company, not Higby, I forget. But the daisy and button pattern is just daisy and button and bow. They copy each other. There's all kinds of variations. I've got another one I'm going to show you in a minute. That is a derivation of this. But so this would sit on the Victorian table. You put water in it and your celery stalks go down in there. This is pressed, not cut. And they were called celeries. Yeah, you know, those Victorians had a special dish for everything. Thank you, Karen, for reminding us that it is Gillinder and Sons. There's no chips around the top. And around the bottom of it, I don't feel chips either. So it's nice and clean and clear. And this is what's known as EAPG, Early American Pressed Glass. So mass produced, and it's a beautiful one. So we'll go ahead and give you the warning on that, and then we'll count the celery down. Okay, so there's the warning. Here comes the countdown. And so we go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jill, you are so funny. Does it glow? You're gonna glow. I'm gonna turn my black light. I'm gonna turn my black light on you. I love it. I can dish it out, so I love it when you give it back. It does not.
There is a stop. Ooh, someone slid right in there. And we have Funky Monkey is a winner of that. Congratulations.
You have to, can you tell me the
$51, sorry. I'll
okay.
get that down.
$51
to Funky Monkey.
Did you say 51 Monkey Junkie?
$51, yes. 51.
Okay. Chunky, Spunky, Monkey.
Funky Monkey.
Whoever you are,
don't
monkey.
get me. I'll get tongue twisted. Don't start with me.
Whoever you are, monkey, just write to me and we'll get. I think I know who you are. Someone said, "Who is helping Scott?" That's in the chat. You want to tell them who's helping me?
I'm Tammy from Vintage Uprising, Texas. I'm helping him verbally, and we got Karen Williams helping us with the stop.
And I also thank my friends who are also sort of silent moderators with the wrench, kind of just keeping an eye on the chat. That is so kind of everyone, and I appreciate it. We've got another piece here.
We got Elle Rose asking how she bids. How do I bid?
I would suggest just watch.
He'll start it off at a price, and other people are going to be going in dollar increments, however many they choose, and you just jump in there. And if you do win the bid, you have to send your information to the Old Curiosity Shop 99.
Yeah, I really, if you're not familiar with how this works, you might want to hold back because this is not like eBay. So I've had people who win things and then they never contact me because they think they're just going to get billed through eBay. So this has nothing to do with eBay. So if you win something, you've got to email me by noon tomorrow so I can get the invoices out. And I've got to get things in the mail. I'm going to be, I have to ship everything by Thursday morning this week. So, yeah, if you watch and pick up on it, you're more than welcome to participate.
And there you go, Elle Rose. There's Jeffrey just put the information in right above you.
Okay,
right
this
there.
piece
Jeffrey
here,
Green.
this lovely piece
All right,
here is
start. What is the start?
Well, this lovely piece here is, give me just a moment. This thing starts at $15 and it's another EAPG dish. It's a big one. And I'm going over it here and I don't feel any chips in it. And I don't feel flea bites and I don't feel roughness in this either. So look at that. Again, this is going to go all the way back to the 1880s, 1890s era. And it measures, for those of you who would like to know, it's 12 inches across, long ways, and about 8 inches across from side to side. Nice big serving bowl. I love the shape of it. Boy, I would put a big old banana split in that. Huh?
That's a big banana split.
That's a big banana split, and it is pretty, pretty, pretty. Now, remember, it's not exactly the same as this one. The pattern is a little bit different, but companies imitated each other to get around patent infringements. But what a beautiful piece. Now, again, it is pressed.
Nice.
It's nice and clean. Normally, the pressed glass is not signed, Sometimes you'll see press cut, new cut, near cut, Imperial, and McKee, but most of the time you don't get signatures on this glass. But boy, is it a pretty one. And I guess we'll go ahead and count this bowl down. Boy, you could get a lot of mashed potatoes in that. Here comes the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a nice one. Isn't it? Ain't it?
Yes, it is. We have a stop, and I see Florida Girl for $60. Florida Golden Girl, sorry. I'm shortening her name.
I know my Florida Golden Girl. Thank you.
For $60.
Okay, thank you, Florida Golden. I appreciate that.
Congratulations. That was a nice pickup.
Okay, I skipped something and I may or may not go back to that. I feel like I need to pick up the pace here because I'm lagging a bit. Let's go ahead and do this cool little Easter thing here. This guy, we're going to start off at $15. $15 on this piece, and I don't see any damage at all on it. I don't feel any chips or cracks. It is made of ceramic, and it is lusterware. There's no mark on the bottom. So some folks might say that this was a homemade ceramic piece, and it might have been. But just look at that. You've got room for a dozen eggs.
That is cute.
Ain't it? Look at the chicory, chala, chala. That used to be a song from the 40s. And look, you can take little sparkly eggs and put them in there, or you can make eggs with your children and your grandchildren. I don't know that I would put deviled eggs in here. That's not really a deviled egg server.
Is it heavy? Is it light, heavy?
Well, I don't know. Well, heavy is very, I don't know what you, heavy, I'd say that feels like 3 pounds. That's at least 3 pounds. So it's heavier than, yeah, I guess it's heavy. I'd say so. Isn't it cute? Look at the chick.
I love the colors of the, what is that? It has a pearlized paint look on it.
Yes, it's a luster. It's a pearlized. You've got it. It's a luster and pearl. It's just beautiful. Look at how it picks up the light. So
I've never seen one of those before. That's nice.
I would also, this is coming later, I would fill it up with little
well, is it coming with kisses?
You do not get the candy. You do not get the candy, but you get the chicory chala chala. So we're going to count this lovely ceramic piece down. And are you ready to count it down? Here comes the warning, and here comes the countdown. So we will say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the chicory chick.
Chicory chick.
Anybody know that song? I know it. I used to play it on the piano. Ooh.
I do not know that one. And there's the stop, and I see, woo, Vintage Bliss popping in and picking that one up for $66.
Vintage Bliss.
For $66.
Thank you, Vintage Bliss. And remember, everyone, I'm not going to do any emails tonight. I go to bed early as soon as we're done. I will work on the invoices tomorrow morning. So please contact me. The earlier tomorrow, the better. So I can get those invoices out to you and get everything packed up so I can get things shipped by Thursday morning. Because if I can't ship it by Thursday morning, then I'm not going to be able to ship until the following week. I'll be unavailable to do any shipping Thursday until the following Monday, or after Thursday until the following Monday. So I would appreciate that. And thank you so much. Do you have
Mary Beth remembers that song.
Chicory Chick? Chicory chick, chilla chilla, checkalaromi, in a bananica, balaka wallaka, can't you see? Chicory chick is me.
I can say I never heard it.
Well, the reason why I know music from the 40s, that old sheet music was in the piano bench as a kid growing up. See, my grandmother played the piano, my mother, my aunts, and all the old sheet music is in the old piano bench. And when I took piano lessons, and yes, I can play, I'm a pretty good ragtime player. I've got some ragtime piano videos in my YouTube if you want to go back and look at it. But anyway.
Do you have a piano? Randy's asking. I don't remember if you had a piano. I know your mom does. Do you?
I play, right. Well, now that I'm in this house, I will. I've been playing an electric keyboard, but eventually I'll be schlepping in a great big old player piano. That's sometime in the future.
Yay.
All right. On the count of 3, everybody ask me. They love this.
Go ahead, ask. What? Nobody's asking yet?
They will. They'll ask me if it glows. I love it. We are starting out at $22 on the marmalade pot. Marmalade jam. We're starting at $22. Thank you,
Karen and her hashtags.
I know they're all doing. Does it glow? Does it glow? Does it glow? I love it. This piece, I am almost certain that it's Anchor Hocking, not Imperial. And you've got the lid on it, and we've even thrown in a glass. This is these are not reproductions. That's the real thing. Now that's the way these looked in the 1930s, and these would come with mayonnaise sets. And this is the way they, this is the way these things were made. So this is the bottom. There's the lid. And Hocking made this without the slot. And when there was no slot in there for a spoon, they called it a candy dish. So here we've got the slot, which accommodates a ladle. And that's an old original one. And these were really used on the table so that you could cover up your marmalade and your jam. That's what they would do with it.
Scott, you glow all the time. On your own.
I don't need a black light. I don't need a black light.
That's right.
So there it is. And again, it does not have chips or cracks. But remember, if you are new to depression glass, it is not finished glass. It was spit off of the assembly line. No quality control, no fire polishing. And so you're going to get rough seams, you get rough edges. That's the way. This was cheap 1930s mass-produced depression. So
mass-produced, never seen it before though.
Yep. And so you'll feel it and you go, oh, that feels rough. It's because they didn't fire polish it. It just comes right off the assembly line. It gets packed in barrels filled with straw, thrown on the railroad cars, and off to the Woolworths near you. So if we have no questions on this wonderful little marmalade glass jar, we'll count it.
The only question, does it glow? That's the only question.
I think it probably does. If it doesn't glow, you can return it. And we're counting it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The does it glow is kind of a joke. It's kind of a funny thing with me.
And where's the stop list? And there's the stop. And the winner of this is Wordsmith 57 for $55.
I know my word, Smith 57 and
55. Yeah. Okay. I thought you was putting the price of 57. Yeah. His name is 57.
Okay. 55, 57. Got it. So
Yeah.
I hope to take you up, Wordsmith, and make my way into your neck of the woods sooner or later. So thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And we're now going to do something called for choice. And the way it works is I'm going to hold up two items. Now let me double check. Okay. I'm going to hold up two items. One is pink, and one is green. Now they're both big refrigerator dishes with no lids. Yeah, the lids are missing. That's green Hazel Atlas crisscross. That's the same pattern as that clear reamer that we saw earlier.
What are we starting this at?
I'm going to tell you in a minute.
Oh, okay.
That one, well, I'll tell you. We're starting it. What I'm explaining is you don't get both of them. It's for choice. So we're starting at $15. The highest bidder gets to pick which one they want.
Right.
Right, Tammy? Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
You
So
pick
now,
your choice.
Yeah.
Or you can pick both.
Yeah. Now the pink one, again, this is either going to be Hocking, Federal, Jeanette, McKee. You know, it's one of those depression glass companies. That one, that crisscross, I know that's easy, the company that made that. But we have no lids on these. And they measure, I think they're both about the same size, 8.5 by 8.5. I think they're both about 8.5 by 8.5. So, you know, you can use these in your kitchen to put utensils in, but you can also find these lids. There are no chips. Well, the green one has the green one has a little corner chip here. And that's it. It's more like roughness than it is a chip. This one does not, and this one doesn't really. This one feels really smooth. The green one.
Can you bake in them?
The green one, just a little bit of roughness right here on the corner.
Someone's asking, can you bake in them? Are they oven safe?
No. No. These are refrigerator dishes. This is not tempered glass. Don't even pour boiling water on them. You'll crack them.
Good to know.
Yeah. No.
And we have, I'm sorry, we have Karen K at 30. So if y'all want to outbid Karen K, the next, there we go. L Rose 31. Karen K 40. Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to
people put in the same price.
Okay. So I'm going to count it down, and the highest bidder gets to pick which one that they want. The second highest bidder can have the leftover if they want it. If not, I don't know what we do after that, but here we go. I'll let Tammy figure it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. These are heavy. 2, 1.
And we're waiting on the stop.
Oh, these things are heavy. They are heavy. They weigh probably, well, they're heavy.
And there is the stop. And we have Karen K at $36. Karen K, do you want, what color you want, or do you want both? And we'll wait for her to answer.
Thank you, Karen.
Green one, please. She wants a green one.
Karen.
So the next, yes, Karen K for $36 green.
Okay.
And then she only wanted the one. So L Rose was the next one. Would you like the pink one, L Rose?
I'm so glad you guys are doing this.
Never put them in the dishwasher, Jeffrey says.
Right. No dishwasher.
L Rose. Yes, please. L Rose would like the pink one.
Okay. Karen K was the green.
Uh-huh.
And at what price does L Rose come in for the pink?
She was $35.
Okay. Thank you, L Rose, and thank you for participating. So don't forget, either tonight or tomorrow morning, email oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. I need your name, your real name, your mailing address, and the email address that is connected to your PayPal account. I need all of that. If you don't give me all that information, it will slow the process down because then we have to kind of go back and forth. But we can. It just letting you know.
L Rose, right there. Jeffrey Reed just put it all in for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this thing out of the way. All right, it's 8:41, and we've got to keep on moving here. We've got...
Thank you, Carol.
We are going to start, and thank you, everyone. And if you wouldn't mind, I would love it if you'll give me a thumbs up. And that means if you're watching on your computers, if you go, there is a thumb. Don't type thumb up in the chat. That's not what we want. There's a place where you go. That really helps the channel out. So if you can give me a thumbs up, there it goes. I would love that. And thank you, everyone. And listen, if you're watching on your smart TVs at home and you don't have a cell phone or a computer out, that's okay. I don't expect you to give. You can just quietly sit there and go, yeah. Okay, thank you. We have a Princess cookie jar with no lid. We're starting at $14. It's Anchor Hocking. It's 1930's. We're starting at $14. The pattern, if I remember correctly, Timeless Tommy, who collects this, is Princess. It had a lid. The lid is missing. Put spaghetti in it. Noodles. It has no chips or cracks. It's from the 30s. Is that right, Tommy? Okay. And it will glow. So that's the pretty pattern. Now, you can find these lids, but you know, we like our little kitchen jars, sometimes just like that. You put your wooden spoons in there.
Mm-hmm.
If I kept my ruler in there, I wouldn't lose it so much. And we're not going to waste any time on this thing. We are going to count it down. Hello. Yes, put your fake eyelid. Your fake what? Fake eyelids. You know me well. Here comes the warning. Get those bids in there. I don't know if we have any. I think we're maybe at like $20.
Yes, we got Bonnie at 20.
Okay, and we're counting it down.
Put 10, your wigs in there.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Margaret.
The missing lid is glass. The lid that was on these were glass, not metal.
And there's our stop. And Margaret Hardwell got it for 21.
Margaret Howell or Margaret?
Margaret Howe. Sorry.
Margaret.
How? Isn't it Howell? Or is it just Howe? I'm a horrible pronouncer, y'all. Margaret Howe. Howell is how I said it.
It is. I know. Okay. Right. Thank you, Margaret. I got you. Margaret Howell.
Yep. Yes, but it's our lovely Margaret.
We got you. It is our lovely Margaret. Margaret, please tell me those plates got to your daughter in Chicago. I hope I was allowed to announce that. Ooh, all those pink plates. I've been on the edge of my seat. Did they get there, Margaret? Oh, you guys let me know. Keep an eye and let me know if she says they did, because I've been woo.
Yes, they did. I know you, Margaret. might pronounce your name wrong. But yes, she said the plates got there.
Oh, good. Okay, the next item for auction, we are going to start out at $12 on this next item. And you are getting both of these for one price. We're starting out at 12. I got fuzz under my nose. Woo! $12. You're getting them both. This is an auction, not a choice. They are both coming your way. They are made of ceramic. I believe both of them to be American made. You can normally tell the difference between the Japanese and the American. There is nothing on the bottom. We have a cute little swan planter. Isn't that adorable? No chips, no cracks. And a little bit of crazing, which we normally see. And look at the bunny. Yes, they're both. It's one price for both. And they're small little things. Now, I am familiar with the cotton ball dispensers. And if you would like to call it that and use it as such, you may. But typically, I find the cotton ball dispensers to be a little bit bigger than that. I mean, you can only barely get like your pinky in there, So, and it's so small, you could probably only shove like maybe 5 cotton balls in there, and they would be kind of difficult to come out. But if you want to use it as a cotton ball dispenser, you certainly may. See, it's really small. Now that is what looks like a chip, but this was done in manufacture because it is covered with glaze. And that's the reason why I know this was not damage that was done. You see how it's irregular? When you look in there, that is all smooth and glazed over. So that this was just cheap, inexpensive stuff. And so he's in good condition with no cracks, no repairs. And the swan is adorable as well. Adjusting my seat. So I like the soft palette, the soft colors. I hope my light is not washing it out too much. Cute little bunny.
And for 22.
Cute little bunny and duck. All right. So if we don't have any questions on these, we're going to go ahead and give you the warning. And yes, so I want to make sure you know, if you're buying this as a cotton ball dispenser, it is very small, and you're not going to get very many cotton balls in there. And you can see I can only fit my pinky in there. So just beware that that's the size of it. Yeah. In case that you're wanting to use it to remove your makeup at night or whatever you do with the cotton balls. What else do you do with
I put a cotton ball in it and just set it on the shelf and let it have a little fuzzy tail.
That's what I would do. I would do that as well.
Glue a pom-pom to it. That's right.
A pom-pom. Pom-pom. Yeah, I was going to put
I just want to let Lula May's at 22. So Sharon, if you wanted to go higher, you have to go up to 23.
Look, we put a candy kiss.
There you go.
He pooped out a candy.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
He pooped out a candy kiss. All right. Here we go. Counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Give him a kiss. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Robin says no, Scott.
No what? That he
no pooping out the candy kiss. And there's our stop. And I see Cheryl Home Chronicles. Is that what? Cheryl's Home for $31.
It is. Cheryl's Home
for $31.
Now I'm hearing an echo.
You are?
Yep. Did you just do something on your end with a cell phone or something?
No.
Yeah. Yeah,
No. Oh,
let me see. Okay, now it stopped. It stopped now.
okay.
So that's good. Whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Okay, let's do oh my gosh, I've got so many things. I've got more Easter things. Now it's 10 of 9. So at 9 o'clock, we take a 5-minute intermission, and I'm going to need it.
Intermission.
We do a 5-minute intermission at 9 o'clock. Let's quickly do a EAPG compote that measures 6 by 7. We're going to start at $12 on this. There are no chips or cracks. Somebody told me this pattern, and I think they said Aztec. Now, I don't know if that person is here. I didn't get a chance to go back and look. But it is a pressed glass compote. We're starting at $12. It has no chips or cracks, and it measures 6 by 7. So again, I want you to be able to see the pattern there. And I believe someone wrote to me and said that it was a pattern maybe called Aztec, but I don't remember whether it was U.S. glass or flint or who knows what. But it's just a beautiful candy dish compote. Again, pressed. What's known as EAPG pattern glass, early American pattern glass, or pressed glass. It's a pretty one. Yeah, the light looks very nice on it. So nice for candy. It's tall enough for nuts or candy. Different things at the table. Measures.
With Easter pastel eggs. Yeah.
Yeah.
M&Ms. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we'll count it down, and this is the warning for the countdown. So remember, if you see something that you like, please don't wait too long as we count things down, because you might get left out. So we will now count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay.
And there's your stop, and it is KP for $29. KP Gunther.
KP Gunther. Okay, KP Gunther, thank you very much. Following that, I've got one more piece of EAPG, and I do see that Lisa Cooper is here chatting. Now, I have to say, I appreciate everyone's input, but it's sometimes difficult for me, because when I have a piece of glass like that other piece over there, if I don't look it up in a book and get a reference, and I ask what something is, I'll often get 5 different people tell me that it's 5 different things. And it's not that I don't want to believe one or the other, but I just don't ever really know. Who knows if they know what they're talking about. So,
right.
So having said that, is it Lisa Cooper? Lisa told me that this is Banded Star and Fan made by Flint Glass 1890s, and I appreciate that. Lisa, the other piece that you told me about, you gave me a name, but 2 or 3 people wrote in and said that it was something else. So again, you have to understand, when people just tell me what something is, I don't know if they're right or wrong. So, and that's not me not wanting to believe you, but what am I trying to say? Anyway, Lisa says, I'm going to say that that's what Lisa says, that this is Banded Star and Fan made by Flint Glass 1890s. So anyway, it's a beautiful bowl. I love the design on it, and it sure does look like that would be right. But isn't that pretty? Oh, I guess we
Very.
should say we're starting out at
Nope.
$12 on it.
12. Okay.
Yeah, $12. Well, you know, Lisa, what's funny? Lisa says, "Laugh out loud." I'm usually right. Lisa, I have to tell you, everybody thinks they're right. I
I'm
mean,
usually right.
everybody who writes to me, and I'm not dissing you. I'm just saying it's so hard for me because, oh, that was Duncan Miller. No, it's not. It's McKee. No, it's not. It's, you know, and I'm going, well, I don't know, you know, and so people tell me, it's like when I did that jewelry. Oh my gosh, people fussed over that. They told me, and everybody said, well, I don't know. So let the buyer beware. Caveat emptor. It's a beautiful glass bowl.
Somebody asked, does it have a pink hue to it?
It is not pink. It is clear pressed glass. There's no pink in it. There's no lead in it. It's a piece of early American pressed or patterned glass. It has no chips or cracks in it. And it's just a lovely piece. These pieces are usually unsigned. Yeah. Okay. And there it is. And then also, I think I told you that it is 11 inches in diameter. Maybe I didn't tell you. Yeah, the widest, well, no, it's 10 inches from point to point. Sorry, 10 inches from one side to the other. 10 inches from one side to the other. Am I showing it so you can see it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's no pink to it. Isn't that a pretty bowl?
Karen said it took her 4 books and a website to figure out the make or model today of not eBay.
Yeah. Oh, Karen, listen, folks, if you are using eBay to identify items, stop. If you're using Pinterest, stop. If you're using Google reverse image, stop. Why am I saying that?
Because books are best.
Well, I'm saying it because you've got to double, triple, fourple check your references.
Fourple.
I made that up.
Yeah.
Even Worth Point, because people think Worth Point is some special. Worth Point just cuts and pastes the descriptions that other people. So
right.
You've got, and the thing is that, and I say that because when you're selling, if you're not certain what something is and you claim, I'll tell you later a mistake that I made, which cost me $1,500.
Wow. Wow.
If you stick around until 10 o'clock when the auctions are over, if you think I'm being too persnickety about this, if you're going to say what something is and advertise it as such, you better hope that you're double checking references. So many things on the internet are wrong. And I must say that a lot of folks belong to the cut and paste crowd. That's all they do is cut and paste, and they don't check. And things just get messed up. So I am learning all the time. I am an expert on nothing. I will continue to learn and study and make mistakes, but I try not to misrepresent anything. And that's right. Worth Point. Look, Bonnie says Worth Point is the least dependable. It's just cut and paste. So you really have to know, you've got to know from whom you're buying. So I don't make stuff up and I don't misrepresent things. I will make honest mistakes. But if I don't know what something is, I am not going to say, well, you know, my mother-in-law told me. I don't have a mother-in-law, but if I did and she told me what this was, if she didn't know what it was, I wouldn't repeat it. Or father-in-law. All right, stop talking and count the doggone thing down.
We have Joan at 41 so far.
I agree, Katie, and I'm glad you said that. It's a good place to start. I have nothing against starting with those types of searches, but you've got to keep going and make sure that you find references that corroborate, whatever it is. But you're right. It's a good place to start. I totally agree with that. Okay, be quiet. Stop running your mouth. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll wait and see who this is. It is 9 o'clock. And that means it's intermission. Woo!
And there is the stop. And we have Cheryl Miller for $44. Cheryl. Oh, wait. Nope. I'm sorry. I see right above her, Sherilyn. Oh, where'd it go? For $46. Sherilyn Abraham.
Cheryl Ann Abraham.
Yeah, see if I'm saying that name right. For 46.
46?
Uh-huh.
Can you spell the Cheryl? Is it C or an S?
As Sharlene.
Charlene
Abraham.
Thank you, Charlene Abraham at 46. Okay, that's good. We got it.
Yay.
Charlene. Okay.
Yeah. Charlene.
All right. It is intermission time, and we're starting intermission 2 minutes late. It's 9:02, so we're going to take a 5-minute intermission. Everybody run to the kitchen. I'll tell you what, I'm going to run to the kitchen too. I am noshing on. This is intermission. I have my Hazel Atlas Cobalt Blue Modern Tone, and I've got wasabi almonds. So do a snack check. What are you snacking on, Tammy?
I am snacking on pretzel sticks.
Ooh.
And sweet tea. Oh, you got my glass.
I love that. Sweet tea and crushed ice. All right. I'm coming right back. This is intermission time.
Don't forget about us.
Tell some jokes. Do some mini Pearl impersonations or something. And you guys can admire my china closet. I'm coming right back. It's intermission. I hope everybody's having fun.
Sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm very bad about pronouncing names. Pizza and wine for who was that? Oh, Karen K. That sounds good. Eating potato chips. Hello, Helen. Wendy's eating a salad. Boy, this is going by fast. Yeah, we always worry about Scott getting locked in the bathroom. Thank you, Donna. So don't get mad at me if I mispronounce y'all's names, because if I don't hear it,
Woo.
I'm very bad about that.
What's wrong?
I tell them, don't get mad if I mispronounce their names, because, you know.
No, don't get mad. Get glad.
I do that a lot. Hi, Roxana.
Goodness. Now, when the show is over,
Celery and peanut butter, yum.
When the show is over, my treat is a roll of Easter Smarties.
Ooh.
We live large over here. And my cotton ball bunny pooped out some
Cotton ball bunny. Send everybody a kiss. Everybody gets a kiss that orders a package.
Yeah, I better do it before it gets
Hi, you
hot.
guys. My trip to Canton went well. As soon as we got there, we were supposed to have a tornado, but it passed over us. We didn't get hit. We were good.
You had a tornado.
Yeah, one passed was nearby.
Well, I'll tell you what, coming up in this hour, we've got some Easter things. I've got all of these deco flower pot platters. I've got that lovely piece of glass. We've got a whole bunch of big glass Easter baskets.
Mm.
We've got some more 1940s kitchen items, and we have our Lori Partridge. Tammy, I'm
Lori
waiting.
Partridge.
This is right up your speed. This is your.
You said Lori Partridge?
Yes, I did.
Oh, the Partridge family?
Yes, we have our Lori Partridge bedroom lamps to sell.
Oh, very interesting. Is that hand painted?
It's a decal.
Oh, a decal?
I believe so, yeah. So we've got kitchen canisters, and we've got other stuff. We've got another piece of green. We've got a duck that's made out of glass. I've got this little trinket thing. So we've got some other things to sell here tonight. We ain't finished yet.
Hello, Terry. Welcome.
And then when it's all done, we will chit chat. And if Miss Tammy has her wig and
eyelashes
her
on,
wig and her false eyelashes and whatnot, we'll bring her on.
I'm dressed as Mimi, y'all. Mimi. Y'all know who Mimi is.
The vintage Vinny said if he felt well enough, he might broadcast from his sick bed. And if Dee jumps in here now, Tammy, tell Dee I sent her the link.
Yeah, she saw it.
Okay, I know she had a live earlier. I don't know. She's probably tuckered out with that.
Margaret says, "Bring out more cut glass."
But if she does, you'll have to tell me, because I have to see if she pops up as a guest.
Okay.
I don't have any more cut glass tonight, but we're going to jump back in and look at this beauty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh my word! Look at this. Look at this little glass candy dish for Easter time. Now, before you start bidding, the only damage on it is one little chip on the inside point of a ruffle. See this like crimped ruffled edge? There's a little chip. It's hard to get it to show up.
I see it. It's barely there, but I see it.
It's tiny. It's more felt than seen. But the funny thing is, it's on the inside, not on the outside of it. Isn't that strange that it got chipped inside?
Yeah. They dropped too much candy in there too quick.
Well, we're going to start at $19 on this cute little thing. $19, and it's about 2 inches tall, and it's about 7 inches in diameter. It was blown in a mold, so it was a 3-part mold. We've got 3 seams, and this is the way the glass, we've got a couple of bubbles in there. They're inside the glass. See those little bubbles right there? It's just part of the manufacture. And
does it glow?
And so I don't know. I didn't even bother to try to find out who made this. I really don't know which company made it. But I think it's a beautiful color. And it's not silver crest. This is almost a purplish blue. Yeah, like around the rim there. Isn't that nice?
And it's purple. I don't see much purple.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Amethyst. It's not showing up as purple on your screen?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the tip of it looked like a bluish purple. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And we have the lily at $24 is where we're at.
I think it's beautiful. Yeah, the crest might glow. See, I don't have an issue. Let me go ahead and say it. I don't have any issue with glow or not. The funny thing to me is I've been in this business for so long, 40 years. I'm 55 and I started when I was about 15. So 40 years ago when I was 15, the glow thing was just no big deal. Nobody had black lights.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was just raised and kind of grew up in the business where if you know, okay, if it glows, it glows. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now, I understand, and I think it's fantastic. I love the fact that a whole new generation of collectors is excited about whether it glows or not. So I'm not dissing that, but I want to make sure everyone understands. And I've seen, and I'm not the only one, sometimes glass, if it doesn't glow, people go, oh, like it's less, lower quality, or has nothing to do with the quality of it. The uranium was put in there to achieve a certain color. And I know some people collect just because it glows, and they fill china closets like this and put black lights in it, and it's really cool.
Yeah.
So I understand that. It's just, I think that sometimes there's too much emphasis put on too much value is placed upon a piece upon whether or not it glows. So that's the reason why I just don't have a black light, and I usually don't check to see if things glow. I just, maybe that helps understand a little bit. I guess it's because I'm old and it just was no big deal. Any old timers in here know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Carol said her mother's house could have lit the whole neighborhood up.
Yeah.
Because it had so much glass.
But this might glow. I don't know if it does or not. You'll get a surprise if it does. You'll get a big surprise. Okay, count it down. Here's the warning. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is pretty.
And there is the stop. And I see Mary Evelyn Newsom. Am I saying that right?
You
Mary
are.
Evelyn Newsom.
And the price?
It's 32.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's look at the colors on this thing, Tammy.
Oh, that is nice. You have some great Easter stuff tonight.
Oh, this is Eastery. Now, before you place a bid, let me tell you, this is made in Japan. It is ceramic, and we have a couple points of damage. So before you start bidding, let me tell you that on the underside, there is one chip right there. See that? Now, you will see it from the side because it is right there. You don't see it from the top. Nothing has been repaired on this. One bird has a little chip underneath his mouth, whatever it is.
Beak.
Yeah. So they don't have sharp beaks. This guy has no damage at all. He has a little, I wish I could get it to show up. It's just a tiny little under his chin. You really hardly see it or feel it. So you really got to look at it to see it, but it's right underneath where his beak is, but his head is not chipped off. And we will go ahead and tell you that this is going to start, well, at $19.
19. Okay.
I wanted to give you the condition first before, anyone bids on it, but it's not cracked. The made in Japan mark is right there. All right. And that one little edge chip on the underside, but look at those colors for Easter.
That is so pretty.
Isn't it pretty with the birds on it?
Very.
Their tails haven't been broken. Does it glow? Randy, I'm gonna smack you. You're messing with me. You better not mess with me. You having fun? You trying to get me all? Yes, it does glow. It's full of uranium, and if you eat candy off of this, your body hair will fall off. No, I'm kidding. There's more uranium in your granite countertop and in a banana than there is in this cake plate, which we're going to sell in a minute. Okay, so pretty little piece here. I love this thing. What would you put in it for jelly beans?
Different. I sort out all my colors of jelly beans and put in each cubby hole. Yeah, I would put different candies in there.
Yeah, it's cute. I love the little birds and the colors in it. It's just 1950s, after the war. Yeah, fun for Easter. Get your decorations out. Okay, we'll count it down. This is the warning on it. And so we'll count this down. And here we go at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Full cover eggs. They're all saying what they would put in there.
Oh!
And there's our stop. And Carol, you came in right under the stop. So I see it is, where you go? Marla Griffith at $31.
Marla Griffith?
Griffith.
Griffin?
Griffith with the F, with the TH at the end. Griffith.
Got it. Okay, everybody, don't forget, please email me. And Jeffrey, if you wouldn't mind sticking that back in there again, if you're still here, I would appreciate that so much so that I can get those invoices out tomorrow. Let's do the 4 stair pot custards.
Yes, Marla, you won. You got it.
We're starting out at $12 on these. And you get all of them. We're going to start at $12. And look at...
Those are cute.
The 1940s, these little custards. Now, you can bake in these. I got 4 of them. And this is the Universal Cambridge oven proof. Okay, so this is the 40s. Yeah. And that little design there is so 40s. We've got what I like to call the Fiesta colors. Now, the cream and green is out of style by the time we get into this mid to late 40s. And we have a garden trellis here, I believe, with steps going up. Yeah, see the steps? And the garden gate. And little flower pots. So we have no chips on these. We have no cracks on these. We do have some crazing, which you get, but you can stick these in your oven. Now, all of the colors are all in there. Aren't these cute? Very 1940s, 1945, 48, something like that. Very popular.
I would have guessed they were planters, but they're something you can cook with?
No, you bake in the, yeah, you can bake in them. Yeah.
Those are cute.
Yeah, they're little custard cups. Yeah, you can bake in them.
Very cute.
Someone says, you're selling them? Yeah, Wendy, I am. I can't keep it all. Yeah. Because really my kitchen is more 20s and 30s. I am going to keep some 40s era things, but these will go ahead and get these into someone's home. So if you're ready, we will count all 4 of these down. And so here comes the warning and here comes the countdown. Are you ready, folks? And so here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very cute for display.
They would be very cute in the window too.
Yeah, and you could put little, what are they, those plants that people,
Here we go. Okay, there's the stop. It started jumping. Oh, succulents is what you're talking about, probably.
that's what I'm thinking, trying to think
There's
of.
the stop, and I see Lisa, if I say that right, Lisa Cooper. Lisa, how did you say it? Lisa?
Lisa, uh-huh.
Lisa.
And the price?
And the price is for $43.
Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate that. And the help on the glass and everyone else who helps. I really do. I do read everything. Let's do the gold duck. $9 on the gold duck. Could be Jeanette. Jeanette did a lot of this kind of thing, but I'm not sure. I've seen the lipstick holders and the powder jars and whatnot. But this is a little gold duck. And we're starting off, did I tell you $9
No,
on the duck?
$9, okay.
Okay, the base is in excellent condition with no chips or cracks on the base. The duck, we sometimes get chips on the edges, and we've got some. So there is a chip here on this edge, and there's a chip here on this edge. Now these would be the edges of the duck that sit down on the base. So I haven't seen this little guy before.
You did hear a train. It's from my house.
Yeah, my windows are we have a train here too, but I can't. I can hear it in the house, but you guys can't hear it.
I was surprised y'all could hear it.
Now, the little duck originally had yellow paint in his lips. Or does the duck have lips?
That duck has lips.
Or a beak. Most of the paint has chipped off, which is kind of cute. So he's just probably from the 1950s, and he feels to me like he's one of those Jeanette pieces. But I usually see the swan or the poodle. The duck, I haven't seen the duck before, but he's very 1950s, this kind of marigold color. And his tail is not chipped. That's the way his tail is, exactly like that. And there it is. So we're going to count it down, and here we go. Here comes the warning, and here comes the countdown. Get those bids in there. We're counting it down in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the duck.
And there's the stop. The stop we have, Lola May at $23 right before the stop.
Thank you so much, Lola May. I appreciate that. We now, for choice, I've got two big baskets, and don't worry, I will take these eggs out of there so you can have a better look at them. These are glass baskets. They are unsigned, and they are probably Duncan Miller, but they're not the only company that did that. I will show you that they are both etched, but I want to tell you that they have glass handles, and they are glass baskets. And we're going to start out for choice. One of them is 1 inch taller than the other one, but the bidding on these baskets, we're going to begin at $19. Right? But you're only winning one or the other. Once again, one is a couple of inches. I just want to show you kind of what they look like with this kind of thing in there. Let me dump the stuffing out so that you can now see. Here is one basket, and we will name these basket number 1 and basket number 2. But we'll get all the stuffing out of there and let you see that the basket that has the pressed glass daisy on it is 1 inch shorter than the larger basket. This is the larger one. And this one has a really beautiful, I want you to see, this is a molded handle. And take a look, if you will, at the etched flowers that we have. Now, this is the one that's 1 inch larger. Can you see the etched flowers on this one? Okay. The one that is 1 inch smaller and a little narrower, this is pressed. Okay, so this one has some work that's etched there, probably cut with a cutting tool. Yeah. And this one is completely pressed. So there's no etching on this. It's all embossed, pressed in the glass. But same type of handle. There is a little, not really a chip, but it's a little kind of a flea bite down here on the bottom. Just a little tiny ding on that one. But good condition to handle. There's no chips on the, no cracks on these. Nice clear glass, and they are heavy. They stand. The large one is 7 inches tall. The smaller one is 7, and the larger one is 7.5. And when I say 7.5, I mean up to the basket, not including the handle. So from tabletop up to the highest part of the basket, we are at 7 inches. On the one with the etched flowers, the one with the pressed flowers, the basket height on that one is 7. 7.5, 7, but the handles are the same height. So these are nice, big, beautiful, heavy baskets, unsigned. Could be Duncan Miller, but easily could be other companies as well. And I'm going to let you go ahead and name which one you want. We're going to say that we're going to call one etched, and we're going to call one pressed.
We're at Karen K with 34. Sharon, you might need a refresh. You might be lagging.
I'm trying to.
KP, I'm fine.
I'm trying to hold them still. They're big baskets, big, heavy Easter baskets. I've got some little ones to sell as well. So if you don't have room for the big ones, we've got little ones coming as well. But let's count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I will need to know.
There is the stop. Oh, Margaret, you just missed it. It is Cat Givens for $36, and that's a choice. So Cat Givens.
Cat, do you want the one with the etched flowers or the one with the pressed like a daisy? So etched or pressed?
And then she wants etched.
All right, that's the one. So the etched.
And that was 38. So Margaret, would you like the other one?
I'm sorry. I thought you said 36.
I'm sorry. Wait, we're Cat Givens 38.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Nope, I am wrong. That was under the stop. Cat Givens 36.
Okay.
And Margaret was the next in line at 35 if she wants the other one.
Margaret, will the pressed glass with the daisy on it, Margaret? Margaret Howell?
Yes. Let's see if she wants it. I don't think yes, she does. So let me go back up to the stop. So yeah, Margaret Howell does want it for 35.
Kat and Margaret, thank you so much. I shall move these out of the way so that I don't break them. And we're now going to sell the little tiny ones. And we're going to do all three of them. You're getting all three of these little dudes. They are so cute. We have all three. I will dump the candy out, but I want you to see. Now, these are little ones. All three of them for one price, and we are starting at $15 on the 3 glass baskets. $15. These two are identical. They have etched flowers on them. This one is a little bit smaller, and it is completely plain. Now, I'll dump all my candy out so that you can see what they look like. They're not very big. So if you don't like a lot of things to dust, or maybe have a small apartment or something.
We have Bonnie at 25.
We are at 6 inches tall on these two pieces right here. And I believe these say patent on the inside, P-A-T''D. So there is a patent that is pending on these. Who knows if they got the patent or not. But there are the two little ones. They're 6 inches tall. These are the same. These two baskets match each other, I think. Well, no, actually the etching is a little bit different. I take that back. They're both etched. They're the same height, the same type of handle. They both say patented on the inside. The etching on both of them is slightly different. So there we have 2 flowers. Here we've got 1.
We have Bonnie Adams at 30.
The third basket is a little bit smaller, and it does not have any etching on it at all. And I will now let you see what they look like. There's 1. There's 2. And the third one, which is a little bit smaller, can sit right like that. So all 3 of the little glass Easter baskets, 2 of them etched, no chips, no cracks. Aren't they pretty? Candy not included. You're right. I'm eating that candy. Although I don't like chocolate. I'm not a chocolate person. Chocolate candy. I don't care for chocolate candy. Black
You
jelly
like hard
beans.
candies more so, huh?
Black jelly beans, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so the warning has been set, and I will count these down now. And here we go. Okay, here we go. 10, 9. It does not include this green glass. 8.
Or the candies.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the little basket collection. All right.
We don't do just in case, guys. Where are we? And there is the stop. And I see Margaret Howell for 45. Sorry, Noel, we don't do just in case.
Thank you, Margaret. At 45.
Hello, Dee.
Hey, Dee. Click that link and I'll bring you on in a little bit. If you want to.
She still stays up until then. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to put in Margaret. Margaret.
She better stay up. She better stay up. Oh my word. What is that? A green salad? There's my lettuce or my celery. All right, this really isn't helping, is it? So let's get this mess out of here. Sorry. I thought it was, ooh, now I've got all this green. Hold on. Now I've made a mess. We have L.E. Smith. Look at all I've got. Let me get this green out of here. I didn't know that stuff was going to drip all over the place. Isn't that awful?
What was it?
It's just paper.
Oh, paper. Okay.
We have a matching, beautiful L.E. Smith center bowl with its matching underpants.
Matching underpants.
And it's amethyst, and I hope it's showing up as a beautiful amethyst color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See there?
Yes.
Okay, it's a beautiful amethyst color. And as I go around, I feel no chips or cracks on it. This is depression glass. Oh, did I tell you where we start?
No.
We're starting at $25 on this set because it's not easy to find the underplate and the bowl. $25, and we have no chips or cracks on it, on the L.E. Smith. And so here's what it looks like. Here's the nice bowl. The bowl fits on there perfectly. A wonderful centerpiece in amethyst glass. And I really should have a white sheet behind me so that you can see this better. It's just an absolute lovely piece. These have been together since the 1930s. And it's nice, beautiful amethyst glass by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. So I want you all to look at that. We have, this can be used by itself as a little cake plate. And it is a nice, about almost 12 inches across. And there's the lovely serving bowl, which could be for fruit or whatever you'd like to put in it. So matching bowl and underplate.
I've never seen the two pieces together.
I'm telling you. Now, you can find it in cobalt. It does exist in cobalt. Anything that was supposed to be together that has stayed together for, since about 1935 is really an amazing thing.
We have Timeless Tommy at 50.
Because then you have to go and try to put the pieces together. So beautiful L.E. Smith amethyst, and we will count this down. There are no chips or cracks on it. And I really don't see very many scratches on the piece either. Just a lovely piece and just so pretty for the Easter season.
Oh, here we go with Sandra Grace's. In it for 100. And Sandra Garcia. I'm sorry.
Sandra Garcia. So there's the warning, and there is the countdown on this lovely big amethyst bowl and underplate. So here we go. We'll count it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's so pretty. That glass.
And we have the stop, and I see Noel jumped in there for 110. Congratulations. That was a nice get.
Thank you so much. 110?
110.
And you said Noel as in N-O-E?
Noel I'm not going to say it right.
Well, spell it.
Padilla.
Padilla?
Yes.
Padilla?
Yes, I guess so.
Noel Padilla. Okay. Thank you so much. I don't know. I may have sold to you before, Noel. I don't remember. So if you're new to me and I'm new to you, thank you so much for being here and so much for bidding. Make sure everyone remembers to email me at oldcuriosityshop $99. And Jeffrey just put it in there. Jeffrey,
Jeffrey.
thank you. You are Jeffrey on the spot.
Yes, he is.
Jeffrey, you may have one salted almond or one candy kiss. Which would you like? Which would you like?
He's going to eat it for you.
Yeah, after I said I don't like chocolate, I'm going to eat it anyway.
I know, Noel. They've bought from me.
What?
He hasn't bought from you before, but he's bought from me. But he sent his information. He sent it before, but he's going to resend it.
Here I am smacking my lips on camera. I've done it before. I know.
Jeffrey says that's a kiss from me to you.
Yeah. I know you're waiting for the Lori Partridge lamps, aren't you?
Yes. I love stuff in that bright color.
Feel free to bid, young lady. I love the fact that we all have different tastes and we like different things.
Yeah, and I get to see different things.
Yeah. I love this little glass trinket box. It's good glass. I don't know if it's Heisey or not. Several different glass companies did this little dolphin.
What are we starting it at?
Oh, golly.
Golly.
I don't know. $12. So I want you to see $12. It's really pretty. It's very nice clear glass, and this is fire polished. Look at the dolphin feet. Now I've seen these dolphin feet on. I don't think it's really showing up on camera. Dolphin, sea creature, whatever you want to call it. It's some kind of a fish thing. There, you see him?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys know this fish thing. And this is very small. Now, if it's cigarettes, it's going to be unfiltered Camels, because the cigarette would have to only be 3 inches. Do they make 3-inch cigarettes? I don't know.
I don't know.
But if it's for cigarettes, they can't be any longer than 3 inches. So they'd have to be those little tiny cigarettes. So it's 3 inches inside, and it has a little lid which is in the shape of a shell. So we have this whole nautical thing going on here. And there's one.
Yeah, candy cigarettes might fit.
There are 2 little edge chips on the lid. The bottom doesn't have any chips. Now, if you've put your bid in and you don't want it because it's got some chips under the lid, then retract your bid. That's fine. But you'll get a little edge chip on this corner of the lid. There's a little tiny edge chip. It's those under, they're those under the lid types of chips that you can feel them, but when lids are in place, you don't see them. Really neat little thing. So I don't know if cigarettes would fit in it or not, but you certainly could take your ring off when you're washing your dishes and put it in there. Here goes the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7.
But no rim chips, right? KP's asking for rim chips. Or maybe he's saying, is that a rim chip? Those are rim. That's a rim on the inside, right? The rim. Or is the outside the rim?
Well, there's the inside and the outside. These chips are on the bottom of the outside rim, not the inner rim. So I'll clarify. These little chips here are on the outside rim of the piece, not the inside lip, whatever the language we want to use. But
right.
Yeah. You can feel it. I mean, you don't You can, right there and there.
Yeah, I like that. Someone said it could be a good business card holder.
And this one isn't. Well, I don't have my, again,
Business card?
whatever you put inside, it cannot be any taller than 3 inches and it can't be any wider than 2. So the inside measures 2 by 3. Okay, count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh dear.
And there's the stop. And I see Lola May for $22. Lola May for $22.
Thank you, Lola May. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and let's do that. We're going to do this spec because we've got, is it okay tonight if we go till about 10:15? We might have to go till about 10:15 to get everything in, and then we'll chit chat. If so we can get everything in, we might have to go to till 10:15. All right. No chips. Is that okay?
Yeah.
No chips, no cracks. Cherry blossom, green uranium. Yes, it glows. It's a cake plate, and this is not a reproduction. And the bidding starts on this at, let's see, ooh, deco dish cherry, $14. $14 on the cherry blossom. I think Jeanette did this. I don't remember. And you can see, what is it, about 12 inches across. And it is green depression glass. The embossed cherries are on the bottom. This is a pattern that was reproduced. This piece here is not a reproduction. And Dee, if you're there and you want to come on and chit chat live, you've got the link, Dee. I'm just saying that you can come on if you'd like to, and if you don't want to, that's fine. We're happy to have you in the chat. So there it is, green cherry blossom cake plate with 2 handles.
Very pretty.
And we'll count this down. So here we go. Ready, everybody? So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello?
I'm just waiting for the stop. Waiting for the stop. There it is. There's the stop. And I see Diana. Is that Cashion? Oh, I need my glasses now.
You do?
I think that's a C-A. Yeah, Cashion for $51. Diana Cashion.
Diana. Okay, thank you, Diana. Diana, yeah, Cashion. I guess it's Cashion. Is it Cashion? Diana? I think it's Cashion. And we won't have to go all the way till we might be able to wrap it up by 10. I'm going to try to.
They'll hang with you. You're good.
I don't know about this. Don't get excited about. Well, you can get excited about it.
Cashion.
Huh?
Cashion. Her name's Cashion.
Oh, Cashion. See, I don't know. We're going to talk about this at 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock when we go off.
I love that.
We're going to talk about this. I've got a piece of glass. Oh my gosh. Don't tune out at 10 o'clock when the auction is over. Stay with me. I've got I've got a piece of glass. If you're a glass person, I have got a piece of glass I've never seen in my life, and it is absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to show it to you. I've got 4 kitchen canisters. 4 of them. We're starting at $20. $20 for all 4. There's the littlest one. There's the next one in line. There's the next one in line. And here comes Big Mama. Okay.
Now hold them all up, all at the same time, straight up in the air.
Oh, are you kidding me? All right. I'll try.
You might make them come all tumbling down.
Try. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can handle my jugs or whatever these things are. These are probably from the 40s. Tammy, I am going to drop these things.
I hope this is recording so we can catch it.
It's recording, all right. I believe these date to the 40s, perhaps the very early 50s, even. When this...
He's going to try it, folks.
I feel like the Great Willenda. Weren't they on high ropes or something?
Darren, you may be lagging.
Let me do this. We have all 12. I know you want to see them. All right, here we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my gosh.
He did it.
And so, there we go.
Well, he's not doing them all on top of one another.
No, you're asking way too much. I'd have to be a monkey or an octopus. Okay, let's put them down. So it's nice to find all 4. Now, these are tin kitchen canisters. So are they perfect? No, but they are made by Decoware, Decoware. So I think it says Decoware. That's the name on the bottom. This is not a pasted on decal. So whatever that design is, it was manufactured that way. Mm-hmm. And we can see, now if I open them up, the insides are painted as well. And you can see the paint is flaking off on the insides. Now I've done nothing to these. That's up to you. If you're going to actually put food in there, I would definitely repaint the insides. So the insides need a little bit of attention. Nothing is scraping off of the outside. Okay, so the outsides, we don't really have a whole lot of dents. We don't have a whole lot of scratches. That's the big one. There is a little bit of a dent on that lid there. But you really see that it's not easy to get these in this condition because, of course, when they went out of style, where did they wind up? In the garage, filled with nails and nuts and bolts.
Oh.
Or down to the basement.
Mm-hmm.
So we really don't have any serious dents or scratches or rust on these. And so if this is your thing for the kitchen, they're yeah. I very seldom find a set of 4. I'll find 2 or 3, but I normally don't find all 4 of them together. They look super all stacked up on each other. Okay. Shall we count these bad boys down?
Okay. We do have a bids on it. Somewhere. We have Karen K at the highest at the moment.
They'll all collapse into one another like those Russian dolls, you know. So I'll get them all down into one box. And so the 4 kitchen canisters, we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have to be at the mechanics tomorrow morning at 7:30.
7:30. And there's our stop. And I see Karen K for $61.
Now let me find, okay, 61, Karen K. Karen K, thank you so much, Karen K. We still have a few things left. I know it is 5 of 10, but we've got just a few more things, so stick with me. But in case people start dropping off, a round of applause for everyone tonight who's participating. For the lovely Tammy in Texas, who is my moderator for
Tonight.
Pardon? For tonight.
Moderator for tonight.
Right. And for Jeffrey Reed, who is right on the money there, putting the information in. I see you, Jeffrey. And for Miss Karen Williams, who is handling our stop. We want to continue to wish Vinny a continued speedy recovery. So thank you, everyone, and speedy recovery to Vinny. Thank you also, everyone who joins in and makes these live sales so much fun. Now, we're not finished yet. We still got some stuff to sell. And when the live sale is over, we are going to let's see. I better okay, hold on. Okay. I'm sorry, D. Get back in there. When the live sale is over, it looks like we're going to be joined live by our friend D, the thrill of the thrift. She came in and I just kicked her out by accident. And Tammy may come on as well, and we'll chit chat for a little bit and just enjoy a little bit of time together. Shall we do that? So you come back in there. I'm not going to bring you in, D, until it's over, and I warn you that you're on camera. Just make sure you're ready. Okay, so I saw you, but come back in there. It's really a lot of fun when everybody comes and joins. And I know a lot of folks come and watch, and you guys make it really a treat to do this because it's fun to have everyone participate. So thank you, everyone who is participating.
I want to answer Lisa's question. Lisa asked if she don't have PayPal, he would still send it to your email, Lisa, and you can pay out as a guest.
If you won something and you don't have a PayPal account, if you will tell me that in your email, then I will know to actually link the invoice to you. There's something that we have to do. I don't normally do it. I mean, I can do it, but I just need to know in advance, hey, I don't have a PayPal account, and then I can go ahead and send you the invoice. There's a way to do it. So that's fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm waiting for the guest icon to light up, D. That means you're coming back in. But let's go ahead and finish the sale tonight. I think I'm going to do all these platters, but let's go ahead and do the Lori Partridge lamps. We are starting at $35 for the pair. $35, and you get both of these.
Oh, it's a pair.
It is a pair. One of them I can light up because it's plugged in, and one I can't. Let's hold them up. We're at $35 on these. Now, this is all glass. Now, I want you to notice that shades are slightly different. I believe, well, this is the way I bought these.
Same color, different designs. Yeah.
We have milk glass bottoms, of course. The shades are made of glass. And this is a painted design. I don't believe it's hand painted. I think this is some kind of a sprayed on paint type of a thing. And this is sort of out of my realm, but that has no light bulb in it. But boy, are we in 70? Is this like classic 1972 Marsha Brady? I'm taking a chance on these because I know that we have folks who really like the look of the 70s. And
We have Florida Golden Girl in.
So this is one shade. And this is what the other shade looks like. Now, these are absolutely made of glass. Now, we'll turn this one on.
They could be from Marsha Brady's room.
And, of course, turning it on, you don't really... There we go. Look at that. I can just hear the theme song from HR Puffin Stuff right now. Should we sing it? HR Puffin Stuff. Who's your friend when things get rough? HR Puffin Stuff. You can't do a little because you can't do enough. I never really understood that. You can't do a little because you can't do enough. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But I think all of those, like Hanna-Barbera 1970s cartoon, I think they were all either or... Wasn't there a lot of psychedelic stuff going on?
Yeah.
I mean, who else could come up with like Witchy Poo and Sea Hag? Well, Sea Hag was on...
Who's Witchy Poo?
Who is Witchy Poo? Oh my goodness. Who is Witchy Poo?
I don't know that one. How tall are they?
Come on now. Tell her who Witchy Poo is. Yes, you do. Well, I'm older than you are, so maybe you don't know who Witchy Poo is.
You're barely older than me.
Well, if I remember Witchy Poo, you ought to remember Witchy Poo. No, not Witch Hazel.
Somebody's asking how tall they are.
Who? How tall I am? I'm about 5'10". They are 12 inches tall. You don't remember Billy Barty?
No, if you play some music to it, maybe, but
Witchy Poo had this thing that she rode on, like a bicycle. You guys tell her.
I'm gonna have to look it up now.
I know you know some Witchy Poo. Who remembers Dr. Shrinker?
Oranges.
Do you remember Dr. Shrinker? Dr. Shrinker, he's a man with an evil mind. Anyway, I'm going back to my 19... Huh?
I'm very sheltered.
Or what about the Bugaloos? Tammy?
The Bugaloos?
The Bugaloos. The Bugaloos. We're in the air and everywhere. Flying.
Oh, okay. That tune sounds familiar. Yeah. Scooby-Doo. Yeah, I know that one.
All right.
I have that moment right there that he just had on a meme.
Oh, you did? All right. Let's count these things down, and we will revisit our Hanna-Barbera cartoons later. I can't believe that you don't know Witchy Poo.
Okay, I got to go back and see who's. All right, we're at 35. We started at 35, right?
I don't know, but here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will, Jeffrey. I'll Google it.
Witchy Poo was fierce. And she was also made an appearance on the Paul Lynde Halloween show. And Margaret Hamilton came back and recreated The Wicked Witch of the West. And they played sisters in that Paul Lynde Halloween special of 1970. I don't know what it was. Tammy, you're the one that loves the 70s, not me. You ought to be telling everybody this.
Okay, there's the stop, and Florida Golden Girl got them for 35.
Florida Golden Girl, they are on their way to Florida. Okay, Florida Golden Girl got them at 35. Let's see. Okay, 35. D, I see you. But I'm afraid to click to bring you in yet because I think your face will pop up. If I click to bring in D, will her face pop? I mean, not that I don't want it to, but we're just not ready for your face. Is this making sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Should I try to bring her in?
She shouldn't, because you're on this this full page, so she shouldn't pop up.
All right, I just brought her in. I just added her. If her face,
Oh, you did it anyways.
Is her face? Are we all on there now?
Yes. So now just put your full thing back on.
Oh, I hope nobody's picking their nose.
So put your full screen back on like you did earlier.
I know, because I'm not finished selling yet. We got to get these girls off of here for a minute. What do I do?
Go back to your screen settings. There you go.
All right, Dee, can we hear you?
I don't know. Can you?
Oh my word, we can hear you. All right.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Let's end the live sale. This is going to be the last thing we're going to do. And I hope you're still hanging out there with me. I've got 5 platters. They are the Deco Stair Step with flower pots. And we're going to do choice.
Starting at
$8.
Mm-mm.
Now, bear with me. We're starting at $8, and you only get to pick one of these. You get to pick the one that you want.
Bonnie, what you throwing 50 in for? What is that?
Huh?
She threw 50 in before we ever said anything.
I will go all the way through these. We're starting at $8, and you get to pick the one that you want. Okay? So this will be platter number 1.
Oh, cute.
They all are going to have a Deco Stair Step. That's platter number 1, and this one is W.M. Knowles. This is platter number 2. Thank you, Karen. That's right. That means it's choice. And this is the W.S. George Canary Tone. That was platter number 2. This is platter number 3. This is
nice.
the Betty Pfeffer. This is platter number 4. This is the Homer Laughlin, and this dates to 1948. And platter number 5 is this big dude here. This one is unmarked. And again, there's the Deco.
See, Jones with me. She's never heard of them either, and she's 77.
Those are the Deco flower pots there. So we're going to go in reverse now. That's platter number 5. 4.
We have Elderly Poodle at 28. So, Marilyn, you may be lagging.
3. 2. I like this one.
I like them all.
1. And they're all from that sort of late mid 40s. Okay. So we went through them. Going to count them down. They're all roughly platter size. You know, they're between 10 to 12 inches, that kind of thing. There might be some crazing, but they're not cracked and they're not chipped, and so we're going to count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I have to break open my Easter Smarties. I have to. I'm in the mood.
And there is the stop. And I see Crazy K for $36.
Crazy K, will you be taking platter number 1? number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5?
So Crazy K, we're waiting on you for your numbers. Crazy K wants 1, please.
Which one? Number 1?
Number 1. I assume that, right? Crazy K? He numbered them, so I assume you want number 1.
Let's make sure Crazy K is in for this one platter. We'll let Crazy K.
And yes, number 1. The next one that's in line would be Cheryl.
Okay, I've got
Cheryl's phone.
Let me write this down. I need the price again for platter
36.
number.
Crazy K for 36.
$36, Crazy K, platter number 1.
And then Cheryl, are you interested? Cheryl's asked, let's see, Cheryl asked, what are the other 4 so Rob can pick? Karen, what am I missing? Am I missing something, Karen?
I think I didn't confuse these, but this would be platter number 2. I think I don't have these. Yeah, that's platter number 2. That's platter number 3. That's number 4. And that's number 5.
So we're on Cheryl. Did you want one of those? You can have more than one if you like.
Sorry for the clanking.
Cheryl, I'm going with number 4. Cheryl's going with number 4, and her price was $35.
That's the one, Cheryl?
And you want to go up to the next highest bidder?
Yeah, but Cheryl, let's confirm.
Yeah.
That's Cheryl Home Chronicles, right?
Yes. Rob says yes, sir. Is that the Rob? Yes. Yeah. Cheryl says yes.
Okay, that's number 4.
Okay.
Bear with me. Okay, go ahead and find out.
Kathy Day, you were next in line. Would you want one of the last 3 that are left? So, Kathy Day, if you're interested, and it would be at her price, right?
And then if not, we'll do something else with them. You're waiting on Kathy Day? Okay.
Kathy Day says 2, please. Number 2 at $29 is what her last bid was.
Kathy, I think let me make sure this is number 2. This was the Canary Tone WS George. I want to make sure that's number 2.
Is always a winner though, right? Oh, yeah. Yes, 2. Yes.
And this is correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and what would the price be?
It was 29.
Kathy Day. D, are you still there?
I'm here.
Kathy Day at 29, number 2. How did your sale go tonight, Dee?
Oh, it was good. It was fun.
And then the next person above that, for the last 2 that are left, we can see if Elderly Poodle is interested. Elderly Poodle, are you interested in any of the last 2? Hold both of those up, Scott. Oh, wait. Yeah, Elderly Poodle would like 5 if possible. What number was that? What are those numbers?
I don't know. Oh, the big one is number 5. And this smaller one is number 3.
So Elderly Poodle wants number 5. Verify that, Miss Poodle.
Miss Poodle, you want this one, number 5, and not the smaller one. They all have a little red band.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that they were all matchy.
Yeah, red became so popular in the kitchens then.
Yeah, very nice, yes. Okay, so you have 1 left, and the next person, she only wants the 1. So I guess Bonnie.
But wait a minute, Poodle did want the big number 5?
Yes.
And that was at what price?
26.
Gotcha. And there's 1 left. Cute.
And Bonnie. It was the one before that. Bonnie, are you interested in this one?
Yep, that's the only one left.
Yes, please. And she was for $25.
Bonnie says yes on the Betty Pepper or Betty Pfeffer.
Uh-huh.
At 25.
Yes.
Bonnie Abrams.
Uh-huh.
Thank you so much. Okay, so that one was this one was number 4. No, that was 1, 2. Yeah, this was number 3. So that one so we've got all of them now. Okay. Okay, very good. Well, thank you.
Yeah, I think that was all of them.
That's it. That's all of them. That's the end of the sale.
Is it? That was the last thing you had?
Yeah, because I'm tempted.
Nobody's interested in your sewing machine.
You are. Yeah.
Hey, could y'all believe, those who know me, that I collect those?
No way. Come on.
Look at this. This is wonderful. It's hard to do it.
I can't believe they actually use those to sew.
It's hard to. Oh, this is cast. This is steel.
Well, all I can say is by the time they finished sewing something, they had to be dead tired.
Right. They had some strong forearms.
Right.
Well, let me say this, ladies, before we lose folks. Once again, thank you to everyone who is here tonight, everyone who buys, who doesn't buy, who participates, who joins in the chat. I say it all the time. Really is great to have everybody together. And I'm so glad to have you. We're going to hang around and chat. I'm going to bring up Dee and Tammy, and we'll chat for a little bit. I've got a piece of glass to show you that's going to blow you away. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, everyone who won something, Jeffrey, thank you. You are Johnny on the spot tonight.
Yes, he's putting that in real quick, right after each sale. He did that well.
I will not send any invoices out tonight. I've got to be at the mechanics tomorrow morning at 7:30.
Yes, it's a child sewing machine.
But then I will be working on the invoices in the morning and doing all of the packing.
Will do, Karen.
The faster you write to me, and pay. I have to mail everything by Thursday morning. If you don't pay, or if we don't get the information before then I can't ship until the next week. So that's it. So once again, thank you. It's like somebody in there says question, so we're going to wait and see what that last question is. Somebody said how much. I didn't auction the sewing machine. I wouldn't take less than $100 for it. So I don't know if we got anybody. This is
I know there was 2 people interested.
It's in excellent working condition, as you can see. I mean, they made this over several years, and the really valuable ones come in different colors. I think there's a pink and a green one. But this is here, and this says right on here, the Singer Manufacturing Company. It's hard for you to see right there. But these were made as toys, and they came in a box, and there was a clamp. You would actually clamp this to the table. Wait a minute. Did somebody say something about a glass that didn't sell?
No, sit down for a second, Scott.
That vase Scott has on top. Oh, sit down.
Yes, it was like that. The vase that's on the top of your china closet, the green, the white, the check bohemian piece. I sold a set that was similar with matching glasses. That's what she was trying to point out to me.
Oh my gosh. Let me bring you, can I bring you live?
Oh, yeah.
Tammy, you as well?
Sure.
Okay. I think I'd like all of us to be the same size, but.
There we are.
My eyes watering tonight.
Yeah, but we're not all the same size. How do I do?
Yeah, we are. We are. That's one way of doing it. Yeah. Yeah, you do have some interest in your sewing machine.
Are we still there?
I bet you could sell it if you wanted to start it off.
Oh.
Do you? Or you want to keep it and play with it for a little longer?
I do. I want to make curtains with it.
Prying his hands off of it.
I don't believe that anything is missing from it. Tammy, you. There's the.
That is, yeah, it looks to be in very good condition. I can't tell that anything would be missing on it.
There's the needle up and down.
Does it glow?
Yes.
He wants to play with it.
I do. I almost just stabbed my thumb. But this came in, it would clamp onto a table. So this is not a salesman's sample.
Do you want to try to sell it? Are you going to hold on to it?
Well,
I know there's one person that's interested in it at 100, Joan Griswell.
Well, I guess I'll throw it out there. I thought about putting it on eBay, but what the hey? I guess let me make myself big again, and then I'll go ahead just so that anybody.
What do you want to start it at?
I'm starting it at 100.
Okay. If you're interested, here we go.
The paint is good. And it's, well, you can really go to town. See?
You could get a quilt done really fast. As fast as you're rolling it.
It's hard to
I wouldn't even be able to get one square done.
That's funny. Yeah. Been put away for quite some time and in really nice. But from what I have seen, that there was a clamp and you would just bolt it to the table. There's nothing else to hold it on.
Yeah.
And
It's like a little C clamp.
yes, yeah. So I guess the bobbin goes here, and the thread.
There should be 2 spots. Yeah.
And there's a working needle under there. So it's nice and heavy.
That's
very,
a nice one.
Very well made for a child's toy, I think. Very well made. We'll turn it back around this way. It has the nice. The Singer is a decal, but this is a brass plate on there, which is hard for you to see. But the brass plate says, "The Singer Manufacturing Company." And I know they made these. Well, you can tell more about it than I can, Tammy.
I don't know the time frame or anything. I just collect them for my sewing room. I have all kinds of different makes and models of them, and not necessarily Singer either. But I buy what I like.
Yeah.
I don't remember the year those are made.
Which is everything.
Well, Singer. I know that toy sewing machines have been made ever since sewing machines came out. So literally, toy sewing machines have been made for 100 years. And this did come in different colors. And you could actually find this as late as around 1950 in this metal. But once you get much into that, then things become plastic. So this is an all metal piece. There's no plastic on this. This is all steel. All steel, no plastic on it. Even this handle is, well, the handle might be wood. But all right, well, we started out at 100, and we will go ahead and count it down for anyone who wants this darling little thing, which is hard to crank backwards.
Well, Timeless Tommy is out, and I only saw 2 people bidding, so.
Okay, so not sure where we are, but
we're at 165.
The warning.
And when you do the countdown, I want you to keep that in the picture and bring it down when you're done, because Karen already left because she has to get up early.
Bring what down?
Your sewing machine. Don't bring it down until you finish countdown.
Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, bring it down.
Is that what you mean by bring it down?
Yes.
Oh.
So I know when the stop goes in. Okay, there's the stop. Let's see.
My girl Joan, I believe.
Yes. Joan Griswold for 165. I love those sewing machines. I probably have about, I think probably around 15, 16.
Oh,
Joan,
just getting started.
Joan, thank you. Joan, are you there? Joan, thank you. Joan Griswell.
Oh, did I not put that in? I didn't put that in.
Hi, Christy.
Tammy, Joan Griswell, 165.
165 for Joan.
Okay. Thank you, Joan. This is condition-wise.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Very
You're going to
good.
get one. I just love it. Even though I don't sew things, I just anything industrial and.
I just picked this up this weekend. And mine's all chippy and everything, but I don't care. I love them.
That's cute. Is that?
It goes in my collection.
Is which?
This is a McKee. I mean, K. What does that say? K-E? Was K-A-Y and it has a little A-N-E-E?
I don't. Is it a toy company?
I don't know.
K-E?
K-E.
K&E?
Uh-huh.
Sew Master. K&E.
I don't know if I have one of these yet. I know I don't have a pink one, so I was excited to find it.
That's really cute.
I'll have to post a picture on Instagram
Angela?
on my collection. Huh?
Angela, we had our. She said, "How you doing?"
If you will pardon me for a moment, I'm going to come back and show you a wonderful piece of glass. But if you'll give me just a moment, I'm going to duck out for a second. But Tammy and Dee, would you both promote your channels? Tammy, would you mention the two chaps a week from tonight?
Okay.
And then if you can remember to talk about when we'll join when we'll all join Vinny on his channel in late. You want to talk about that for a second? I'll be right back.
Okay. So next Monday will be the two chaps sale at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on Vintage Uprising, Texas. Share with Tommy. What did I miss, Helen? And then that's on the 13th. That's next Monday. And then Scott will have his regular sale on the 20th on Monday. And then the 27th, we're going to be all of us will be on Vintage Vinny's channel at 6 Eastern, 5 Central. The whole gang will be there for a live sale. So that will be fun.
Yes.
And I will link our channels real quick so y'all know to join us on next Monday, where to join us.
So I have a sale coming up on Monday the 13th on Pamela Blanchard's channel. It's going to be me, Pamela, and Alex from Chapter 2 Vintage. And that's going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern on the 13th, a week from today. Excuse me. And as Tammy just mentioned, I'll be joining Scott, Vinny, Tammy, and David on Vinny's channel for a live sale as well. So that should be fun.
Yeah, we David and I always have a Wednesday sale on 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So there's our link, so you can join the two chaps next Monday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
And I have a regular live sale every Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock Eastern.
I get so tongue twisted when you're saying, got to say Eastern, Central, and I only do the last two.
I can't. Guess what? I'm just saying my time.
Well, that's what they normally say all the times in Eastern zone, so it's easier.
I can't remember the other time zones.
Oh, Mountain and Central and Mountain.
Yeah, I never do the Mountain. I don't know Mountain. I had to write that down.
Well,
I'm Central.
You're 2 hours from me, correct, Tammy?
No, I'm 1 hour behind you.
Oh, that's right. You're 1. Okay, yeah. California is 3.
Yeah.
KP, we're all live on Vinny's channel on Monday the 27th.
The 27th.
And it's at 6 p.m. Eastern.
6 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Yes, early.
Wait do you see this? I got to
It's
get
early for you, Scott.
stuff out of her. I know. I don't normally go live that early. I don't mind.
You are welcome, KP.
Yeah.
Pacific time. Now, isn't that like the West Coast, like California and that? Pacific time?
I think so.
Which one is 3 hours behind?
Ain't that California?
Yeah, is that Pacific time?
What is the
Yes.
other one called?
Okay. Pacific.
I don't know. I don't know before Central. I don't know what's
There's
before
Central, Pacific, Eastern, and Mountain.
them. Mountain time. That's so Pacific. I think is California. Mountain
Yeah.
is in
I don't know
between
what
California
Mountain
and
time
me.
is.
I know we do our clocks soon.
Yes, I did hear that. I did hear about that, and I don't remember when it was.
Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. I don't know. You know what? I want to ask you a question. How come we never find stuff like that when we're in your area? How come?
Well, don't take us to that honey ho.
He doesn't. I swear he doesn't. He's got secret places.
Yeah, you do, Scott.
I will have you know, this came from 2nd Avenue Thrift, the one that we went to every morning, every day.
Come on.
I got it there today. Let me make myself big. I want everybody to see it.
Make it big.
Make it.
There you go.
Oh, I got to stand up.
Poodle.
Look at the embossed, look at the frosted fruit.
Sorry, choking.
Look at the frosted fruits.
What color is that? A brown purple?
It's like a rose. It's
rose.
not brown. It's like a dusty, it might look brown. Trust me, I'm looking at it in person, and it's a dark rose. It's a dark pink, like a rose color. And it's frosted here. And it's frosted here, and it's got fruits in it, and it's got a band here on the bottom with frost. And here, it's a center bowl.
That's nice.
It probably had candlesticks with it. And this would be circa 1930. It's in that era. I just literally got it today.
Oh.
Just today. It does have damage. Sadly, it's got a chip on the bottom rim right here. Right there. But I'll tell you what, if it has to be chipped, I'm happy that it's chipped way down there on the bottom rim.
Right.
That there's no chips up here. It's not signed. It has a ground bottom, and I'm getting a European feel on it. Some of this kind of stuff came from Czechoslovakia, Poland, Germany, England. But there were some American companies that did work like this too. I have not even had a chance to do anything, but I think it's just lovely. And I don't know if anyone knows anything specifically about this particular piece.
Yeah, somebody asked if it's Westmoreland.
Don't know. Don't know. But you can.
What's mine is yours vintage says she has a similar piece and it's from Germany.
There is that chip in the bottom, that see down there. So it's a good chip, but I'll take it.
It's a good chip.
Oh, there was no like chips. Let me bring you guys back. I feel as though not all chips are created equal. So for instance, if this was a drinking glass and it was, I say if there are chips where you put your lips, that's bad.
Right.
Something like this, as stunning as it is, with a little edge chip on the bottom, that wouldn't stop me from getting it. So I wanted to show you that. I thought that it was marvelous.
Everybody's wanting to know what the $15,000 story is.
It's 1,005.
All right, I'll tell you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I read it
No,
wrong.
no, he said 1,005 earlier.
I'll tell you. And this is the reason why I am as picky as I am about trying to identify things correctly and not just throwing it out there. I had a lamp. It was a beautiful Art Deco lamp. And like a dummy, I went on the internet and I found somebody that had one, and they said it was blah, blah, blah. So I put it on eBay and I said it is blah, 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 because in those days I was a part of the cut and paste crowd. I sold it to someone who paid $1,500 for it. They gave it to a collector as a gift. A person who collects blah, blah, blah. Well, that person wrote back and said, hey, dude, I gave this to someone who collects this, and they said that ain't what it is. And they were right. So I had to refund, the person the money because I sold something and I gave the wrong attribution to it. And I simply took for word what I saw on the internet. And it's no fun having to refund somebody $1,500. Now, we all make honest mistakes. And I guess all I really wanted to say about that is it's difficult sometimes when I have several people telling me what something is and everyone tells me something different. No, you really have to study and you learn every day and you make mistakes every day. And it's what makes this such a fascinating hobby, I think, and a fascinating business. But you've got some folks who are just here to make a quick dollar. I don't mean, so people that are just flipping stuff to make money. But then you've got people who really have a desire to learn and know what things are. And so I think it's important to know from whom you're buying. Not that we don't all make honest mistakes. I do. But that was, and I said, you know what? Never again am I going to say, oh, well, Worth Point said, and so I'm going to advertise it and advertise it wrong. If I don't know what it is, I might say, could be in the style of companies made such as Fenton.
I come right out and tell people I have no idea what this pattern is.
Oh, absolutely.
Or who makes it.
Right. Don't know if you don't. Right.
It could be so and so, but
Yeah. And then you put your pictures out there and you let the buyer beware. You look at your things, and if it looks good to you, then you purchase it. That was my $1,500 mistake.
That has happened to us on a pair of bookends. Some brass bookends are in our early on. It was apparently a remake. I still don't know if they were right or if we were wrong.
It was a reissue of a set of bookends?
That's what they said. And I couldn't find when they were remade. So I don't know. We searched and searched on it. So that also could be they just wanted their money back. They didn't like them.
Yeah, sometimes it's true.
Yeah, you never know.
And I also think also that's why accuracy is so important. So that you're not, because refunds and returns are no fun. Because you lose money on shipping. You've got to reprint shipping labels, and I think people don't understand we pay. The buyer doesn't pay. the seller. So if you sell something and someone says, oh, well, I just don't want it. It's expensive if it costs $20 to ship something somewhere and somebody doesn't want it, and we have to absorb the cost to take it back again, because it's not like Amazon or something like that. We have to absorb that cost. So I try to be. I'll miss things. I mean, I've missed cracks, or I've missed chips, or I'll get something wrong, but I try my best to be as accurate as possible.
Good night, Jeffrey.
Not always easy. Jeffrey has to go.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Yeah, up early. I've got to get my.
Yup.
I'm going to drive my truck to the garage and then walk home.
What? To the garage? Drive it to the garage. Don't you have your own garage now?
No, I'm the garage, the repair garage, the mechanic.
Oh, okay.
It's a few blocks. It's out on but I want to drop it off tomorrow at 7:30, and then I'll walk home and I'll work on all the invoices then.
I have not heard of a mechanic that's open at 7:30.
I think they do over here.
That's very early.
What's wrong with my truck? Well, I was in a hit and run while I was in the car. And I got that damaged, repaired. But then there's some other things that may not be related to the hit and run, but it may be related. The tailgate lock is messed up to where the tailgate doesn't open and close properly. And then the heater has stopped working. And we got another 2 months of chilly weather, and a lot of times I'm out in that truck at 5 o'clock in the morning, and we still get down into the 20s. So it's cold, and you need the heat in your truck. So, and I would have to get it fixed for next winter anyway. So nothing major.
We just got our truck out of the shop. Our transmission went out.
Oh, was it expensive?
And I think it was like $2,500, but we were 2 hours out of town when it happened. Martha and G had to come pick us up.
Isn't that always the way?
Martha from Vintage Conversation, she had to come pick us up.
Was there a warning in terms of sound?
When it started, yeah, we heard the sound started going. So David pulled off the freeway and pulled into an auto zone thinking, okay, maybe I need oil or something. So we called G because he's a mechanic. That's Martha's husband. And we're like, listen to this sound. He goes, no, it sounds like the transmission's slipping. And he's like, do you think we can get home or not? And he goes, well, that's hard to say. You got a 50-50 chance. So if you get in the car, it wouldn't go over a certain speed. We weren't even at 10 miles and you could hear it revving again, doing what it was doing. And we're like, okay, we're pulling over. And we started looking for a tow truck. The tow trucks wanted to charge us $900 to get back home. Yeah.
Wow.
And so G's like, no, I'll just come get you. No, he drove 2 hours to pick us up and 2 more hours home.
Oh,
that is a good friend.
Right? Wow, that's crazy.
I got another. Can I do a show and tell?
Show, tell. Let's go.
I'm going to show and tell, and I can't wait to show and tell this. Well, I've got a couple things to show. These all came today. This is show and tell. Look at this, girls and boys.
Ooh.
Does it glow?
Yeah. Look at that. It's an Art Deco, probably for condiments, pickles, nuts, things like that.
The clarity, though, of it is beautiful.
Yeah. And it's etched. This is not Tea Room by Indiana. This, because it's got etching. This was cut. It's got etched. So a good glass company made this. I love this thing. And look how deco that is.
That's gorgeous.
In green depression glass.
I'm amazed on the stuff they use to put on their supper table, the beautiful glass. And here we are using Rubbermaid
Paper
and
plates.
Tupperware stuff nowadays.
I know. I just may end up, I'll never find this again. So I may end up keeping this.
That is beautiful.
That is really pretty.
I thrifted this morning. So I wanted to show and tell that. I thrifted this, which I love.
Oh, look at that. It's a candle vase.
Yes, look at that.
That is a basin. Oh, yeah.
Yes, so it's a vase. And it's got 2 candle holders connected to it. Look at that.
It's a vase.
Yeah, with fans in the middle of it.
That's pretty.
Those fans are to blow the smoke away from the flowers.
Is it in the whole screen? Is it in the whole shot?
Yeah.
Yes, that is nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I haven't seen one of those with a vase in the center like that.
I love this thing.
Fired hazard, Lori says.
Hey, Patty, you've got 3 of these?
Really?
3 of these or 3 of the green? Yeah.
I think she's talking about the candle vase.
Yeah, I love this thing. And then
He's just got to rub it in, you know, Tammy?
Right? Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this.
Well, I have 2 of these. Are you familiar with a pattern called Della Robbia?
No.
Now, Della Robbia was like centuries ago, an Italian painter or sculptor or whatnot. But when you see fruits that are sort of connected in a chain like this, you'll often hear it referred to as Della Robbia. And this pattern was made for several years, but this is a translucent paint which is done in the factory on these candlesticks, on these Della Robbia candlesticks. And I've got the 2 of them. I've got the other one over there on the floor. And at first, I'd only seen Della Robbia in books. And I always thought it looked as if some child had taken a magic marker, but this is the way these were made.
Well, they did a good job if they took a magic marker to it.
I know,
right?
And
yes, now he's just showing off. Yeah,
I know, right?
I am
That's
showing
what
off.
I'm saying.
So these were made from the 1920s, late 20s, and then they continued to make this pattern for about 30 or 40 years, 30 to 35 years. But the later ones, the color gets darker. The paint is a different color. This is a very translucent. Not
bye, Tommy.
Huh?
Tommy's leaving.
Oh, bye, Tommy. Thank you.
Good night, Tommy.
Good night, timeless Tommy. Thank you so much for being here. So that's the Della Robbia pattern.
So did you only have one of those, or you got 2?
No, I've got 2. The other one is on the floor.
It's on the floor.
On the flow. Now, for me, the best thing of all, I bought a lampshade today.
And is this good or bad? What does this mean?
He's so dramatic.
So dramatic. Drum roll, please.
Some of you are going to split your pants when you see this. This is the real thing.
The real thing. Ooh.
I need to make myself big.
Yeah, you do. Let's see this all in one
Do
screen.
you know what this is?
Is that leather?
I haven't cleaned it yet. It's mica.
Mica.
This is an arts and crafts mica lampshade original circa 1910. Yeah, 10 to 20. This one probably has a little bit of a deco. This probably goes into the mid-20s on this one.
Tell me you found that at 2nd Avenue.
No, I got this at Thunderbird.
Mm.
Well, I could see finding it there.
And this is metal around here.
Provider Beck
Oh, wow.
said, "Can I have it?"
Back in the arts and crafts era, these shades were bringing. You could sell these shades for. You can still get upwards of $200 for a shade like that, and this is a nice big one. And it's an original, made of mica. See the inside?
That is really cool. It looks like leather.
Yeah.
I know.
So very popular in the arts and crafts era. I never thought I would find an original arts and crafts mica lampshade.
That is
So mica
cool,
is what kind of
Diana.
material? Is it like a plastic or a cloth? What is that? The mica. What
It's a
kind of-
natural. It's what is it, everybody? Isn't it a mineral? Mica. Mica is there's fake mica, but this is the old-fashioned. I think it's like a mineral or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Roycroft, right? There you go. So you know your stuff. Roycroft lampshades. Now this is unsigned, but this is the real thing. This is not a reproduction. And I almost flipped.
It's like a rock. Oh.
Yeah, it's like a rock. It's some type of a. Yeah. Hello?
Huh. Hello?
I'm showing off my lampshades.
Scott, you have there's a question for you. Are you familiar with Cootersport Custard Glass Trailing Vine Breakfast Set?
No.
And when it was produced?
No. I've never heard of it. Cooter's Point?
Cootersport.
Never heard of it.
What is on that? What's that design?
It's Art Deco, abstract. It's a parchment lampshade from about, 1930, clip on. And it's an abstract Art
I
Deco
thought it was
design.
rocket ships at first.
I know. It looks like skyscrapers almost.
Mm-hmm.
And you never find lampshades like this.
No.
I mean,
really.
This is an incredible, because it has a deco design to it, and it is parchment.
And it's still intact. Wow.
Yeah, and it will clip on. This will actually clip onto a table lamp. And so this one is parchment, but the other one is mica. And shades
cool.
like this, they just don't. Yeah. Rob wants to talk to you about that lampshade. Which one, Cheryl? The mica, the mica lampshade, or this one? I can probably be talked out of the mica. I don't know if I can be talked out of this one. We'll see. We'll talk.
Do you have lamps to put them on?
Oh my gosh, I've got so many lamps down there in that
I'm
basement.
curious how you would style that up. What goes with it.
Well,
Oh, he wants the one you were just holding.
what,
The parchment one.
That's the one he's not sure he wants to give up.
Right.
Well, you know how it is.
No, I don't. I don't have
because he
people
can't
knocking
hold
down my
everything.
door for stuff.
And then for the kitchen,
Oh, here we go. Look at this. Oh my word.
this is classic 1940s.
Hmm.
Southwestern, when the Fiesta colors and all the Fiesta items started to come in for kitchens. The little kitchen hang in the corner,
Oh.
and you'd put some dumb little figurine on there.
Well, isn't that hideous?
It's classic 40s, dear.
It's classic ugly.
And this kind of thing, it was when these were popular. This kind
Was it?
yeah.
That does not go together.
Yeah, no, this is classic 40s. This is total kitchen This is a kitchen piece. Yeah.
It's a piece, all right.
Original paint, all made of wood. I know it is a piece, and you're not getting it.
Oh, trust me. I'm good.
I'm going to hang it up somewhere in the kitchen, but I don't know where yet. So that was my show and tell, I guess. The other things I have are no big deal.
I have a show and tell. My ET cup. I love it.
I need to have a salted. I need to have a wasabi almond after that.
What happened to your basement tour video?
Who, me?
Did you post a basement tour video?
That was a live. If you didn't catch it live, you didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't save it? It didn't save on your live section?
It did, but something was wrong, so.
Ah, he took it down. He's bad about that, you know.
No, people don't understand that sometimes, and you know this because we all do videos, sometimes stuff gets messed up.
Are you okay, D?
What's wrong with D?
Breathe, girl, breathe.
If somebody is saying, Bix Spiderbeck, the mica shade will haunt me. Bix, I know. Bix, you don't find. You do not find. You guys know anything about this? I do.
Is it Fostoria? No? I don't know nothing. Miss America pageant?
What year?
Something City?
Atlantic.
With lobsters? What year? I didn't see a year.
Butterback. That's just me, Butterback. I don't have to take nothing.
This is 1966.
66.
It's the 1966 Miss America pageant bottle. It was a souvenir that you could get in Atlantic City for the 1966 Miss America. Oh, I got one more thing to show you. Vinny isn't watching, is he?
I don't think so. He didn't talk all night, so.
All right, I've got something for him. If you guys know Vinny, I have some consolation. I have some prizes for him because he's always my moderator. This is old. And I don't know what it came off of or what it came out of, but this to me looks like we're somewhere around 1910, somewhere in there. And it's in a, let me take it out of this.
Is that a pinup of Santa Claus?
Kind of. It's a little on the naughty side.
Yeah, he's holding his bag.
Trying to get it out of this. It's a heavy piece of parchment, and Vinny can frame it. Vinny's going to love this. So I'll let you see. It says what?
For you?
Oh,
Perhaps. Vinny's gonna love that.
And what does it say down below?
A top-notch gift.
This is old. It's on old parchment. I don't know if it was some type, like if sometimes these are on calendars but this is an old piece of ephemera. And I've never seen this image before. And Vinny loves pinup.
Mm-hmm. That is definitely different from what I've always seen him get. That is cool, though. Yeah, that's really cool.
And you can sort of tell by the font, the way the type, I always say typography. I don't know if that's the right term or not, but there's just, I know this is incredible. I've never seen this image, and I don't, there's no indication that sometimes a little calendar is attached to the bottom. Nothing is missing from it. It doesn't look like it was ripped out of a magazine. I don't see any watermarks, so I just don't know how it was produced or why, but I think it's very unusual. So this is going to be, don't anybody tell Vinny, but that's going to be a Christmas. That's going to be something for him. He'll love this.
KP says pre-Playboy.
Well, was Playboy magazine out in 1910? This is old. So
No idea.
I would say no. This is very old. And the Santa is that pre-1950s Santa, the Coca-Cola. This is before the Coca-Cola Santa. And anyway, I just think it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Vinny will love that.
I think he's going to love it.
So made sometime within the first 20 years of the last century. And
before my grammar was born.
I think it's fierce. Well, all I'm doing is just killing time. Do you guys have something to show and tell?
Heck no.
Oh, well then, we might as well shut this thing down. We might as well go to bed.
You're the one that always has the cool stuff.
Well, we might as well go to bed.
We might as well go to bed.
Well, we still have 325 people hanging out.
So I like your glass, D.
Vintage 70s. Hello.
That's right up my alley, huh?
I'm still working on my sparkling water, the Fuji apple one from earlier.
D already showed her ET mug, yeah.
I know, right? I'm looking around to see if there's anything to show.
See, D, you're the one that told me to go out and get these old man reading glasses.
Yeah.
Well, I did, and
they're only so you can see when you're doing lives.
Well, I'm doing a live.
Can you see better?
Do I look ridiculous?
No. I mean, as long as you can read the chat, that's what you need them for. Because these are Dollar Tree glasses that I wear because I can't see with my prescription glasses the chat when I'm doing live sales. So I have to take my regular glasses off and wear cheap ones.
Okay, that's got to suck.
It's a pain in the ass
all the time.
All right, now, Proud American. Proud American says, these make me look smart. Do I look dumb in these?
Be careful what kind of questions you ask, Scott.
Right?
The problem is, here's the problem. I have a bad astigmatism, and I've had it since I was in grade school. So a lot of times when I blink, you'll see me kind of go like, that's my eye trying to pull that muscle in. So like, I don't do it on purpose, but it's very difficult for me with this astigmatism like that. When I know that when I blink, my eyes go weird, and it's that muscle trying to pull. So I don't know.
There you go. How did that work?
There you are. That'll knock you for a loop.
I don't wear glasses. I'm just now getting to where I have to read them by watching them on my phone a lot and seeing small print. I'm starting to have to wear glasses.
Well, these are my regular glasses are bifocals because I started to get to where I was having trouble with the distance, but I more or less needed the other part for my close-up stuff.
Yeah.
But I see better without these far away than I do wearing them.
Are they bifocals or are they progressives?
They're progressive bifocals.
Diana says you look a little bit like John Boy in your regular glasses. You know who John Boy is?
Yes.
Oh my God, these are all scratched.
That's better. That's better than Norman Bates. They used to call me Norman Bates
Oh yeah, I guess so.
a long time ago. Well, I don't have anything else to show, and I can't believe nobody has gotten. Well, I'm not going to mess with that. If I do, it'll get all off track. So, yeah, I'm going to probably sell that, D, but it's massive. This is Mosier. Was yours? This is Mosier
Okay,
glass.
so mine was a decanter, and it was the green on the, but mine looks, it was green on the inside, white on the outside with the gold and all the cutouts, and it had the painted florals on it, and it was a decanter, and it did originally came with 8 like little tiny cordial glasses.
Yeah.
When I bought it, which was at a yard sale, when the lady was wrapping the little glasses, she dropped one.
Mm-hmm.
And I almost threw up when she dropped it. But I sold it on eBay I paid $20 for it, and I think I sold it for $150, $140, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Norman Bates was actually handsome.
All hand
He
painted.
thought, elderly poodle said.
Hand painted Czechoslovakian.
That is a pretty, I love that green on the inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bohemian, Czechoslovakian.
Yeah. It's not my style, so it's something that I will not end up keeping. But for now.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, the actor. Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, the vase I bought at a thrift shop. And it's funny because there is a difference between Mosser and Mosier. So a lot of times people get those Mosser and Mosier. One company is centuries old, European. The other company is founded in like 1971 in Ohio. They are the ones that make all of those green cake pedestals. That's the American company. So one has 2 S's and one has 1 S. But that came from a thrift store that you girls went to with me. Stop making
I don't believe it.
Quit making faces, D.
I don't believe it for a second.
Well, that's too bad about you. Oh yes.
I can't wait to see what we can find in Kentucky.
Yeah. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Mosser and Mosier, 2 different companies.
So Mosser is with 2 S's. Moser is 1 S. Right?
Yes, and right. So, and I think they say Mosier. Yeah, right. So Mosier would be the 1 S Czechoslovakian. Right. Mosser is the American company that I think started in 70 or 71. They sell their items through that Vermont country store catalog thing and other places. And they do all the jadeite and the Delphite cake pedestals that you see. They do. It's a great American company. It's good. I'm just saying it's just 2 different.
Yeah. Louisville, Robin.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I don't even remember. I don't make the plans. I just go. David does it all. Y'all deal with him on it.
Oh. Do you want to see what's going to be my kitchen curtain?
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Are those already curtains, or you got to make the curtain?
No, it's already a doggone curtain.
Doggone curtain.
Doggone.
I was like, I'll sew them for you if you need them.
See?
I like those colors.
Isn't that depression?
Yeah.
See, flour sack.
Is it a flour sack? I was going to ask you that next.
Well, I don't know, but I mean, I didn't go out and buy this from Walmart Pioneer Girl or whatever it is. This is actually.
I like those.
It's actually an antique curtain.
You had enough for your windows?
Well, I only have one window in the curtain, one window in the kitchen. And my mother will probably have to cut this in half and hem it or whatever you call it. And then just have it like on either side. So you don't actually close it.
Okay.
But then there'll be something else. Because the kitchen is all going to be, I don't know though, because I'm not hot on pink.
And that green's a little darker than your cabinets, isn't it?
That's going to match your color scheme in there.
Well, you'll be surprised.
With the cream and the green and
yeah, but I'm adding red as well. Red is good. Everybody wants me to paint my back door red.
Red.
They want my kitchen door to be red. Because yeah, I don't know. Well, that's good. I'm gonna have it as an accent color. You don't want to paint it red?
Proud American said he's got bloomers.
I don't know. I need to look at your kitchen again. I thought you was mixing in red, though. You are, right? No, he's cute. Is that a snail or a bird?
It's a duck.
Oh, it's a duck.
It's a little ducky. That's adorable.
That's cute. Is that a baby planter? Or not necessarily?
I don't think it's necessarily for a baby. It could be for a Easter, if you want.
Yeah, it looks like it would definitely fit into Easter. It's a snail bird.
It's cute. And then that's it. Oh, you know what I forgot to sell tonight? I was supposed to sell these and I forgot. But nobody mentioned it, so nobody wants it.
You forgot.
Oh, VHS tapes.
I hear those sell really well on eBay.
Well, what do they do? What do you do with them?
Well, some people still, I guess, live on VHS. I still have VHS tapes. I have a TV that plays CDs and VHS because I used to have a video store and I have a ton of Walt Disney VHS.
So somebody wants these?
They probably would. Here right now, I don't know.
Yeah, no, my crowd.
Well, Vinny's tired. He's sleeping it off, and David's umpiring right now.
Yeah, I don't think my crowd is interested in this. I'm trying to find some show and tell.
My TV that I bought in June of last year does not work. So I called the company and they tried to fix it over the phone and it won't fix. So they are sending somebody with a part to fix the TV.
So you had insurance on it still?
They
Those
said
award
it takes
ceremonies?
5 to 10 business days. So meanwhile, at night in bed, I'm watching my iPad. I'm so
Yes,
aggravated.
eBay those VHS. They'll sell there. Oh, that's cute. Is that metal? Yeah. See, those are always usually real pricey. Those and the children's buckets, sand buckets.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
love
know
those sand buckets.
you know how old this is?
It looks old.
Look at that
That would go in
decal.
my kitchen.
That looks
Scott.
like the late 20s, early 30s.
I think we're somewhere between 1935 to 45, D.
True that.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, you did too, Poodle? Oh my goodness.
Huh?
We have one VHS player still.
Yes, Lori, I did. I was able to straighten out this handle because it was bent, and I was able to very gently bend it back into place.
Oh, it looks good.
Bye, Robin. Have a good night.
So,
Bye, Robin.
but yeah. Well, I don't want to keep us here. I think it's like, what do they say? House guests and fish, they both stink after 3 days.
Oh, that's a saying I've never heard of.
Yeah. Which means I probably should end this because I don't want us to overdo it.
I am tired.
Well, go to
I'm
bed.
surprised you're up, Dee. I'm surprised you're here.
I know.
It's late for you.
I wasn't going to. But then I changed my mind.
I didn't know Ben
My
Franklin
TV
said
don't
that.
work, so I might as well go on.
I know, right?
I had no idea Ben Franklin said that. Well,
Ben Franklin said that guests stink after 3 days.
and fish.
Stop talking about my sister.
Yeah, that's
So remember, y'all, Scott will be on our channel next on Vintage Uprising Texas next Monday, and then he'll have his regular sale on the following Monday, the 20th, and then the 27th. The whole gang will be on Vinny's and Vintage and Vinny's channel on the 27th. So be watching for the promos. Y'all see it advertised later for a reminder.
and maybe
if
it still works out, I'm supposed to go see Vinny somewhere in between there. That'll be a surprise. We'll go live probably on a Thursday night, and then on a Friday night, we'll do a live sale, I think. Vinny and I do that sometimes. People
Vinny
seem to
should be
like
better by then.
Mhm.
His times, he
Yeah.
should be on the downslope of getting better.
Yeah, because it's not for another 2 weeks. He should be perfectly.
I thought he
Yeah.
was feeling better.
He did his show Saturday night, I think, with Katie or with somebody.
Yeah.
But I told him not to feel obligated to moderate tonight. You know, we would be fine and folks would help out. So
Right.
maybe he didn't want to let down, because I know that was already people were to tune in for that. So he probably didn't want to, the show must go on. There's no business like show business.
Right.
Shoe business.
Well, thanks everybody. This is a lot of fun. And I guess we're just kind of like hanging in here, just killing time, but I'm fading fast.
I was going to say that, KP, because I know when I had COVID, but I had it early in the beginning. You felt like you were starting to feel better, and then all of a sudden you felt like crap again. It would go like back and forth. So he could be still like, trying to kick it.
Hey, Cheryl Vintage. Oh, she's already gone. Never mind. No, she's still here. Cheryl's Home Chronicles. Cheryl, are you still there? I haven't checked my thing yet. For the items that you won on eBay today, do you want me to hold them or bill you for shipping and mail them? You tell me what you want. Either way. And you might already, oh, you are here. I don't know when you'll be back in this area, but you can pay for your things and I can hold them with no shipping, or I can just ship them to you. So you can let me know, and you don't have to tell me here if you don't want to, but you can either, and you might have already paid. I haven't even looked at I've been running around all day like a buffoon. Does a buffoon run around? I run around like a buffoon, trying to get everything done.
I'm more like a chicken with my head cut off.
And I'm going to tell you what, I'm done with this bird feeder. I am done.
What bird feeder?
Stick a fork in it.
What bird feeder?
Yeah, what bird feeder?
Oh, you're not coming until June. Well, I need to get you your things before June. Cheryl, are you sure? Well, we'll talk. There is a bird feeder that hangs off of my porch. It's on a rod. It like cantilevers out. Mm-hmm. So I open up the window, I grab the rod, and I pull the bird feeder in. It's this long tube. I filled it up with seed. Then you swing the rod back out.
Yeah.
Well, every 10 minutes I ran out there to look at that bird feeder, and nobody paid any attention to it. For the next day, the third, I lost sleep. I got up every 20 minutes and looked out that window, and nobody would touch my bird feeder.
They got to know. You just moved in. They got to learn. There's a new restaurant in town. They got to learn that.
I'm telling you what, they spread the word because they have eat me out of house and home. They have pooped up my front yard.
Yep. Be careful what you wish for.
That's what you get for waiting up day and night, wishing for them to come.
They are out there fighting and squawking and squealing.
Oh, you can video that.
There's
Give us a reel.
I made the mistake one time of putting a bird feeder. I hung it from a hook on the porch. I had more bird poop on my porch than I have ever seen in my entire life. So guess what? That got moved out to the tree.
Yeah, ours is in the tree.
Yeah.
I can see from the window from here. Mm-hmm. We get a nice hummingbird. I mean, a mockingbird that comes all the time. Wait, what's a woodpecker? No, it's a woodpecker. A woodpecker comes all the time. And I hear him. He hits the bird cage. Sitting here, I can hear him outside.
Yeah.
And he pecks on the bird cage.
Well, I'm telling you what, those things make enough racket to raise the dead.
Video them. I want to see this.
Oh, I filmed it. I haven't done the video yet. Oh, I filmed it.
Okay.
It's fascinating because I have learned that there is an entire, pardon the pun, pecking order.
Is there?
Some of those birds are mean and they fight.
Mm-hmm.
They peck at each other.
Yeah.
They'll gang up on one and kick him off the bird feeder.
Yeah.
Oh, and so then, you know who's king?
Then the cardinal comes along and the little sparrows disappear.
Mm.
The mourning doves, they perch up in the tree and they just watch.
I love
to get their white feathers all messed up.
But I'm going to tell you what, it's going to cost me $50 a month in doggone bird seed. I filled that thing 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
So make buffet just once a month. When it runs out, buffet don't come again until this time.
Well, somebody told me. So glad humans don't act like that. Oh, Bix Biter.
Or do they? We don't know about that.
Bix, when was the last time you went to a wedding reception or a free all-you-can-eat buffet?
I
You
watch
go
people up
to
at the thing putting rolls in their purse, and I'm like, are you serious right now?
You go to a wedding reception, and those people act like they haven't seen a 3-bean salad since 1962. I think Bix was playing.
Yeah, they're putting all the desserts in and rolling them up in napkins and stuffing them in their purse. And I'm like, oh, Lord. Get a grip, will ya? Make your own damn cookies.
Well, somebody told me that since we're getting ready to enter spring soon, that the birds are getting ready to go into their nesting period. Makes sense. So the females, I guess the boys don't have a problem, but when the girls build their nest and get on it and have their babies, I guess they're not able to, I guess they're fattening themselves up for nesting season. That's what somebody said. I don't know.
Well, I sure do think my cats eat a lot more during the winter than they do during the summer.
Yes, Scott, what? That it's nesting season?
Yes.
And
yeah,
they're trying
he mentioned it already up above.
Oh, okay, so they're trying to fatten that. They're trying to get fat for that. The mothers.
Up above, D. Yeah, up above.
Oh, I know, Bix. Sarcasm. I know. I know you were. I know you. I mean, I don't know you, but you know. You know Bix. You guys know who Bix Spiderbeck is, or was?
What was it? Spider what?
You mentioned
Spiderbeck.
it. You mentioned it before.
Well, anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry, KP. KP is a she, not a he.
Yeah, a jazz trump. He was a cornet. Bix played the cornet. Died at age, I think he was 28. Wasn't he 28, Bix? Brilliant cornet player. Drank himself to death.
She has a hoot owl. Woo.
Signed a contract with Paul Whiteman, so a lot of the records were square. You know, you could cut yourself on the corners, but he was something else. Frank Teschmacher, Miff Mole. I think you and I would get along, Bix. All right, you ready to go to bed? I mean...
You ready to shut down? Yeah,
are you ready to go to your
we know what you mean.
respective?
Oh, let me show you my cool glasses real quick before we go.
Oh, I'm seeing the ring line there. I'm like, is that way they're supposed to look? Are they psychedelic?
Oh my word! You're
they
very,
are.
That's
They're
very.
There was the ring light reflecting on there.
That's very Elton John.
No, there's little circles on there. Yeah.
Doesn't that bother you when you're looking through them?
I like
Yeah,
that.
you have to get past that. So.
That's very Elton John.
Me and Vintage Peep Show picked him up when I met up with her in Canton.
I heard you guys were having a "How you doing" contest. I have to go back and watch the video.
Yeah, you gotta watch. Go to her channel and watch our haul. It was a Benny was there.
Oh, hi!
Oh, I love those. I love those. Where's your crazy glasses, D?
I don't have none.
We need you to have some crazy glasses, D.
I don't have any.
Can you see out of those okay? Oh, look at it. He's got some. Share. Pass those over to her.
My mother gave me,
and I'll pass them to her.
My mother gave me these.
Oh, there you go. I like the yellow ones. You got more? Oh.
Hi, Lynn. How are you?
These are actually my great-grandmother's sunglasses.
Are they prescription?
Thrift with
Yeah.
those on. I know, right?
We match. I got some cat eyes.
I do have a vintage pair of prescription glasses. Hold on.
These are a bit strong for me, though. I can't wear them, and they're stretched out.
Which ones are me, Patricia?
Those right there on you are the bright yellow ones.
Well, these were women's. These belong to my great-grandmother.
Oh, grandmother used it. Okay.
She had these
I
as an
like
old
those.
woman.
Those are cute.
She
Woo.
had them as an old woman.
There we go. And look, now we all match. Oh, yes. Yes.
What amazes me is that there's still 232 people watching.
I can't see a damn thing.
They're too strong.
Heck yeah. Holy cow.
I can't see up close with these, that's for sure.
Well, oh, we've got somebody in here named Hazel Atlas.
Yeah, I saw that earlier.
Oh, how cool. Yeah, these were pretty cool. I was like,
I like your yellow one, Scott. How do you see these are kind of bent inward? I don't know how. Do I heat them up and make them go back in?
Yeah.
Probably heat them up.
When is St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, those yellow ones are pretty cool. Those are fun.
My mother gave me these. She wants me to wear these on St. Patrick's Day. But did I tell you? The only thing Irish about me is my patio furniture.
Patio furniture. March 17th.
See, I don't think they got it. They didn't get it.
I didn't get
I
it.
already bought my corned beef a couple weeks ago. It's in the freezer. All I got to do is get my cabbage.
Are we supposed to eat certain things on Patty's Day?
We don't want to hear about your corned beef yet because you didn't get my joke.
I got it. Didn't you see the disgusted look on my face?
I didn't get it.
The only thing Irish about me is my patio furniture.
I know. I got it. I went.
Patio furniture. I don't get it.
See, they all got it.
I don't get it. Y'all tell me. It's a dad joke. What is it?
It's time to go to bed.
Most Irish people's last names are like O'Brien, O'Malley,
okay.
Patty O, like patio furniture. Get it?
Woo, yeah, I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, right, Scott?
Thank you, everyone.
God, I'm telling you, I'm sheltered.
Well, you must not. You got
I don't
Irish
have
people
witty
down
parents.
there. You got some Irish people down there in Texas. You have to.
Oh yeah. Martha is Irish. She's an O'Brien.
Oh, I should have known with her brandy, with her rum cherries.
Yeah.
She kills me with that. I watched that like 5 times. That was hilarious.
I showed her your little clip too.
Of her saying it.
She loved it.
Yeah. Okay, everyone, go to bed. Thank
Okay,
you,
let's go to
everyone.
bed.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us, everyone. And we really are appreciative that you're here. And so when we get together like this, we know that you invite us into your living rooms and you spend time with us, and we do appreciate that. It makes it a lot of fun for us. So thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Good night, everyone. I'll wait a second for the lag because I know it takes. So bye, Lori. See you, Helen. Bye, Cheryl. Bye, Lisa. They're really ready for bed. Hold on, end broadcast.